All right, good afternoon, chat. Hope y'all are having a good day so far. I'm gonna be playing some single price decks today. I want to work on my Alakazam list again. I want to go back to working on the Alakazam a little bit, and then I will be playing Honchkrow in the tournament today. I'm probably just gonna copy, or I am just gonna copy Heracross's list that he used to get second place in the Doom tournament last week. I'm just gonna be copying his 60. I'm gonna put that together right now, just make sure I have that ready to go. I don't have to like worry about it as we get closer to the tournament. I don't know about this Mimikyu though. The one card that I am like least down for is the Mimikyu. I'm not sure about that Mimikyu. I'm gonna run the exact 60 though. I'm just gonna run the same 60 that he played for the tournament. And I'll save my full judgments for post-tournament. That's 60? That is 60. Okay, I think this is the 60 then. This is what I'm gonna be playing in the tournament later. The tournament starts at like an hour 40. You're gonna find a way to get Tyrantrum to not just be dead 80% of the time. Being brick 80% of the time, or for your Tyrantrums not to die 80% of the time when you finally set them up. Or both. Oh, new sleeves? Hold up. Wait, where's the coin though? No coin? Coinless? How are we supposed to get the coin? Did I just not get it? %'s a lot. I feel like you're doing something wrong. So we can get that hoodie though. The Zygarde hoodie. Yo, I might have to cop that. That's kind of clean. Okay, and then I did want to change up the Zam build. Honestly, this is kind of a good way to like track if I've updated a deck or not by updating the deck list or the deck box. I think Honchkrow deck still needs non-Team Rocket supporters, like support card like Team Rocket's a Mewtwo deck. No. You say still need, but I don't think anyone was ever playing it that way. I don't think anyone's ever, I don't think you've ever needed to play it that way. Were people ever playing Lilies in the deck? I don't think so. New import feature? Of course. I got to thinking about it. Articuno is decent against Zam, but that with an actual Team Rocket's attacker seems actually good. Wait, what do you mean steady? I saw us playing Gears and Hilda. Dude, this propaganda has to die. It is not that hard to find your energy in the Honchkrow deck, bro. The propaganda has to die. I don't know who's still pushing that prop, but it's got to die, man. It is so easy to find your energy in the Honchkrow deck. Hilda's? You guys got to end, bro. It's got to end. Okay. I'm thinking I'm back off the enhanced hammer train. There's no mist energy right now in the format. No one's playing mist energy. And there is still the Rocky fighting energy, but I thought about it. Against Lucario specifically, that's bad. If you hit a Lucario with the Rocky fighting energy, that's no good. That's not a good thing. You probably lose. But a lot of them don't play it. And if you hit a Garchomp deck, they play like 3 or 4 of those things. That's just like tough to beat anyways. I don't even know if it like makes a difference, to be honest. I don't think it does. I'm back off the EHAMs. I got the Mist in here. I cut the Duck for now because there's very little Dusknoir around. Just go like 4 Dunsparce, I guess. Guess people use Legacy and Starmie. Legacy doesn't matter for Alakazam. We hit through Legacy. They played it typically 3 or 4 Rocky Fighting. Well, in Garchomp it is. In Lucario, it's usually 2 max. Like the enhanced hammers would beat Lucario. They would. The enhanced hammers would beat Lucario. Play some festival tonight? Maybe. I mean, to include the hammer. Well, legacy energy doesn't matter though. Like they don't. It's not relevant. Like we get the. They don't. It doesn't take away a prize card from us. Ever worth switching on 1 cage and shaving for a Rapscaline? No, it's too slow. Well. Nah. The only thing I want to bench against Polt is Genesect. Besides the Dunsparce line. Just boss everything without the energy that solves the problem? Well, only against someone who misplays. But they shouldn't be doing that. That's the problem. They won't be benching those things. Not the miss energies? The miss energies is the move. I'm not trying to lose to some BS. Some basic metals to attach with Genesect Trust. Start swinging with the thing? Not sure about that. I'd rather just retreat it. You appreciate 12 months there, J-Dog. You also appreciate the 3 months there, Kickflip. I tried to watch the part of last night's stream that I missed and saw an ad and re-upped my sub. Appreciate the 3 months. Would it be worth splitting between Hammer and Giacomo? No. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I do have Candy Zam, but I don't know if my Zam is going to be safe because I don't know what they're playing. Oh, they're playing Badoo. Sick. And my hand is no good. My hand is okay. I feel like this has to be a Kadabra. Oh boy. I prized 3 Kadabras? That's not good. That's not good. Genesect's here. Fez is prized. No. Fez is not prized. Austin might be prized. Nope. 2 candy, 4 candy. Night Stretcher, Pokepad. Prize a lucky helmet. Prize a battle cage. Prize the energy. We could have a prize that's so cooked. It might be cooked, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We might just lose. Are we beating Mewtwo? We're not. We're just losing to Mewtwo. It's just an auto loss. Just take the L. No, you know what? Actually, no. I know how to beat it 100% of the time, but I'm not sharing it with you. I'm not telling you. You don't get to know. You lose to it. I beat it. Deal with it. Change my mind. Good luck, you lose. I don't really want to draw into Abras here, I don't think. Fitting out some Abras makes sense. Wait, the miss is actually going to matter here? Because I'm going to miss an Abra so it doesn't die. Well, I guess, well, if I get a Kadabra, then I can miss the other Abra. Ooh! Wait, but do I have to play around Retreat Lock here? I maybe do. Maybe do. Uh-oh. Unfair stamp? I knew it, man. What a rat. Although it is kind of nice to just get it out of the, well, my hand's dead. If my hand wasn't dead, it is actually kind of nice to get out of the way aggressively, to be honest. But my hand is literally dead, so we probably just lose. We lose, man. It's cooked. Maybe we'll top deck, though. Maybe we'll top deck. Sick. It's pretty sick. The Zygarde sleeves? I don't know. They came from like the battle pass or something. I just had them after the reset today. Or not the battle pass, but the rank ladder. Hope they can't retreat the Monkey Door and attack in the same turn one time. Possible. I guess I still have the battle cage in play. If they don't get a stadium here, I'm still in top deck reach, I think. Up to win the game. I'm still in top deck range. I think I am. I believe, I have faith that I could win this game off the top deck. A lot of Dracloaks. It's not a good thing. What if we played a retreat lock Pokemon? What if we became the retreat locker? We could do it, right? I was like, maybe, possibly, no Dragapult? Unlikely, not happening, didn't happen. Cactus? Yeah, we need the cactus for the regain. Alright, I mean, let's see. They got 4 energy in play. I could boss a Dracloak. Dracloak good stuck. Possible. Never know. It's likely they have an energy, but crazier things have happened. Alright. Go next. It depends. I guess if they could have prized 4 energy there. Like, it was still theoretically possible to win. If they played 8 energy, but if they played the 9, I guess they would have always had 1 unprized. Appreciate 24 months there. Wait, would we have just like if they couldn't retreat the active? Do I just win? Like, would the game just be over? They can't move the active. I just draw pass until they deck out. How do you feel about using a Zam Chandelier deck? Is bad. Okay. I feel like I want to go first, though. I kind of want to throw out the cage because, like, if they could just play Judge off the rip here, right? Although maybe I should have held it to be like an answer to potential answer to Watchtower, right? I could have held it for a turn there, I guess. I think it was just like if they only have Judge in hand there, it'd be better just get in play. Okay. I actually want them to aggressively counter here. I feel like this is actually a misplay. Like, I feel like you should save those until they are attacking turns. I don't know about that. I should have checked my prize cards as well to like make sure that was safe. Jamming Tower, huh? This gets nothing because all my Abras are out of the deck. Oh, I kind of wanted to draw into a Kadabra there, actually. I think I misplayed. I want to grab Genesect. I don't think I grabbed Genesect yet. Ooh, oh, no, I didn't prize 2 tools. I prized 1 tool. Okay. Yeah, I should have drawn first there. I should have... Well, maybe I should have even drawn with the Dunsparce first as well, to be honest. I kind of want to... I don't really want to bench Genesect until I'm, like, using it to... Using my auto drawing into, like, Dawn is, like, kind of cool, I guess, but... I could throw the Genesect down aggressively, but then if they have Unfair Stamp literally on this turn, it's kind of a waste. So I think I just wait. Yeah, I should have tried to draw into more Kadabras there, though, for sure. I shouldn't have thinned out the Kadabra. I shouldn't have played Dawn until I drew with Kadabra. I think there's, like, an argument to... There's an argument to not... The Dunsparce... Honestly, even using the Dunsparce before I Dawn there was probably fine. Just drawing back into like the Dunsparce line just cycles my deck. I don't know. I just want to keep cycling. There's the Judge. Dude, I just keep getting... They just keep... I just get a dead hand. I have so many outs. I have so many playable cards in the deck. They exist, but my opponent just keeps... This is the exact same opponent I had last game. Looks like they... Well, they could have prized second Badoo, but it also could just be in their hand. We might not get Badooed here. It is possible we don't get Badooed here, I guess. It's the only thing we have going for us, though. I see like one guy here. And I'm getting Badooed. I guess I get to KO the Badoo at least, I guess, right? That's something. Lucky Energy on the active, play the Battle Cage. Sure. Bonk. I think I hold the miss there, though. I don't know if they're playing a Retreat Locker, so I have to, like, save it. I could have put on the Abra, though. Definitely could have put on the Abra. I just want, like, a little something there, man. Like, I don't even need a ton. Like, give me a Kadabra. Give me an Alakazam. Like, I have so many. Just give me a little something. A little something, man. Give me nothing. That's it. I get nothing. I was a little bit confused there. How they sequenced that. Because they used the bench Dracloak instead of the active Dracloak first. But I have a feeling that they should have used the active Dracloak first, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong, though. You get nothing and you like it? I mean, yeah, I guess. This Pult deck feels like it just does not whiff. I don't know. Like, just straight Pult. The deck does not feel like it whiffs at all. Can I actually get the KO here? I might be able to get the knockout. I just go ahead and get Fez involved. I think I can just get Fez involved. I would actually like to... I'd like to boss KO the Meowth this turn, I think. Ideally. I don't think I'm boss KOing here. Here's where we just get the tool on the Genesect and we're chilling. Theoretically, potentially. I could have grabbed a different basic because I had the Muddy Poffin in hand, I guess. Ooh, we actually got there. I actually did not expect to get there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, could I have actually gotten the KO? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Actually did not do the math. We were close, but no. I guess I didn't have to bench the Genesect this turn, though, actually, right? I could have actually not benched Genesect. I mean, they could be playing 2 Judge, I guess. If they're playing 2 Judge, that would suck if I don't bench the Genesect. It's like the only thing that would be like really, really bad. Petrol? I mean, that's not very good. They do get to KO my Abra here, which is also not very good, but... Yeah, if they play double Judge... Dude, I have been running into some lists with double Judge. Well, no, but the list that I've been running into that has double Judge is usually... I didn't have to bench a Genesect here. I could have not benched Genesect here. The double Judge list that I've been running into is the one with that Hero's Cape. There are 2 Judge plus a Hero's Cape, so they didn't have the unfair stamp. I definitely could have held Genesect here and benched another Abra. That was definitely the better play. I definitely messed up. And I could... Double Jamming Tower? Dude, what are we shutting off with this thing? The Dragapults that are playing Hero's Cape, I guess? Dude, what are we shutting down with that? I feel like we're not shutting anything down with that. Rip Abra. But this should be a free win at this point. Pearl? Oh, the Pearl. The Pearl is big. That's a good point. That's a good point. Actually, every time I bring that up, everyone's always like, the Pearl. And I always forget about the Pearl. The Pearl's big. The Pearl's big. I will admit, the Pearl is big. I always forget about the Pearl. Yeah, see, now I messed up. See, now I could have benched Genesect this turn and had an Abra to be turned into a Kadabra. And now I ain't got it like that, which is, like, not good. So my opponent, if my opponent has Crispin Counter Stadium, that'd be their 3rd stadium, though. So that's kind of cringe if they have that. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty low value card in case they play another Judge. I'm just gonna burn them. We'll see, folks. Does anyone use Lily's Pearl? Yeah, it's in a ton of slot box decks. Ton of slot box. Maybe Lucario needs a scrapper? I don't think so. I don't know what they would need it for. I mean, this is over, right? I win. Wait, unless I have, like, something weird. They could have, like, a Zerosic or something still. I feel like people have been cutting their Zerosics. I feel like at the beginning of the format, there was a lot more Alakazam at the beginning of the format, though. At the beginning of the format, I feel like a ton of people had, like, a bunch of bullshit, like, Zerosics and things like that. But that's kind of waned. My opponent might have the 3rd stadium, though. Dude, if they got the 3rd stadium in here, we're in so much trouble. Yo, appreciate the 4 months there, Sakato. I still play the hand trimmer. Yeah, but that's expected. What's the mist for? The mist is to stop retreat lock. Like, what happens is we'll bench the Genesect, and then our opponent will go Yveltal or Maractus our Genesect. But now we're like, okay, cool, missed the Genesect, pass for a turn, then attach, retreat it, and it has a mist on it. It just like has mobility the rest of the game. And then everything else is either an Alakazam or a Dunsparce, so it all has mobility or can attack. Our jump is so hard because you never hit 400. You can definitely get to 400. Getting to 400 is not that hard. You just can't consistently do it. And they're like throwing, what's it called at you? Throwing judges at you and sometimes unfair stamp. And then on top of that, they have the Rocky fighting energy. The thing with the Garchomp matchup though as well is they don't play. The thing with the Garchomp matchup is they don't play four candies, sure. This has got to be enough, right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 400. I was saying something. I literally forgot what I was saying, but I was saying something. I was saying it. Don't forget that I was saying the thing. The mist is for retreat lock. It's like Garchomp just throws too many things at you. Oh, they don't one-hit KO you though. Like it's hard for Garchomp to one-hit KO an Alakazam, right? They need 3 Road Trade in play. So it's like not super easy for them to get a one-hit KO turn after turn. They can do it though. They also throw Rocket's Tower at you. Sometimes, yeah. They push you 23 months there. Geronimo. Does Garchomp still play 4 Rocky? Garchomp plays 3 to 4. I don't know why people don't just play 4 though. Like I see so many lists with 3, but I just don't get why. Like why not just play 4? Oh no. Wait, what? Garchomp Lucario? Dude, we're about to get rockied for sure. Oh, dude. Oh no. Luchomp. And they're Luchomping. Am I going first or second? They're going first. They're not donking me, I don't think. Please no Rockies, please no Rockies, please no Rockies. They might not play any Rockies. It is possible. They are very basic energy centered, obviously, with Lucario and Solrock Lunatone. I think 2 because Zam usually plays 2 ham. I mean, that's just not how. That's just like, dude. That's like, that's not how the PokemonTCG works. Like, you're gonna find. I draw way more cards than you do. You find your first Rocky. It's more like I have my E-Hammer to respond to your Rocky energy. You're not going to have your 3rd Rocky every single time that I have my 2nd E-Hammer to respond to you. My deck just sees more cards. Or Alakazam just sees more cards. That is not a good reason. If you're trying to beat Sam, you just play the 4 Rocky fighting energy. You don't also, prize cards is a factor as well, I guess. But if your explanation for a situation in the PokemonTCG is ever that, you're probably wrong. It's like, well, they play 2 Enhanced Hammer, so if I play 3 Rocky fighting energy, that's it. It's that simple. 3's greater than 2. Or actually, that can sometimes be the answer. I take it back. That is sometimes true if you have like quick search. If you literally have quick search Pidgeot and you're like, well, 3's greater than 2, it's like, yep, that's true. You actually got it. That works. But 3 isn't equal to 2 in every situation. A higher number doesn't mean it works every time, basically. Unless you have quick search, then it works, but you have Hilda, I think. I guess true. If the Garchomp Bliss is playing Hilda, I guess that could be an argument that you can get away with 3. But if you're not playing Hilda and you're playing Garchomp, just play the 4 Rocky Fighting Energy if you want to beat Alakazam. 3 is 3 will win you a decent amount of games against him, of course, but they just see so many more cards than you do. I think the current meta, it's worth it for Zam to tech, let's say, Lopunny. No. I still believe. I still have faith here. My faith is dwindling slightly, though. There's no Rockies yet. My hand obviously is not dead, but not great. I need a little bit of help here. Also, I'm kind of scared of how many Judge they might play. I play 4 Rare Candy. If you're putting Lopunny and Alakazam, you should just be playing a different deck, probably. I don't need to one-hit KO this thing this turn, but a boss KO would be cool. Or, honestly, just punching Lucario. I would settle for a Lucario punch. I would also be fine with just not, like, if I can just, like, draw something and, like, progress my board a little bit. Like, I'll be okay with that as well. Alright, it's, like, literally the littlest bit, but I did say a little bit. I did say I'd be fine with a little bit. But now give me a little bit more. Okay, now a little bit more. Give me a Dunsparce. Alright, it stops there. Yes. I think BGLX is going to be as strong as some are suggesting. I don't know. I don't think about future formats and future cards. And besides, like, a baseline of if I think the card is good. I understand what Cynthia's Garchomp does for this deck that Lucario doesn't already do. Well, maybe you're looking at it from the wrong way, though. Maybe it's what does Lucario do for Cynthia's Garchomp? I feel like what they're trying to get out of it is that Lucario can accelerate the energy to the Cynthia's Garchomp, which is like something like Cynthia's Garchomp doesn't hate to see, is like some form of energy acceleration. But Hazel, do you think benching extra Pokemon going second is worth it to play around Risky Ruins? Honestly, is that actually just optimal? What is your opponent going to do? All they do is get more information on what you're playing. I guess it depends on what your active Pokemon is, like how much information you're giving to your opponent anyway, because not that many decks actually play Risky Ruins. And a lot of decks that do play Risky Ruins, like Dragapult, will sometimes want to conserve it to like set up for a combo play. I think Beedrill does have potential. Yeah, I think the card it seems pretty solid. To cut for Festival and Genesect, I would cut the Psyduck and the Fennel from my list, personally. Dude, if they KO my... Okay, I was gonna say, if they KO my Abra here, that would be so obnoxious. That'd be insanely annoying. Dude, that would have been... Wait, are they even KOing this, though? They're not even KOing this. They could have. They just chose to not attach active, though. I think TCG Live isn't really the place to think too hard about considering it's best of ones. That doesn't matter. No, that's just incorrect. It is worth thinking about. It is worth thinking about what is correct. You're actually going in blind every game. That's just not true, though. You have meta information. That's why you choose... Like, let's say you're a deck that wants to go first against some decks, but second against other decks. But you still have to blind pick first or second. It's literally applying the exact same logic to blind picking first and second. Even if you'd rather go first against deck A and second against deck B, you still have to blind pick. I'd like the boss KO here. You still have to blind pick. You do what gives you the biggest blind advantage. So if there's enough Risky Ruins decks in the format and Risky Ruins is annoying enough that it would warrant you wanting to bench your Pokemon preemptively to play around the possibility of your Pokemon getting Risky Ruined, then you'd preemptively bench them. I'd never really thought of it before. I think the big thing for me that I'm thinking of is how much information are you giving your opponent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't actually KO this anymore, which I was gonna actually go for. I think with another Mega Lucario later on in the game would be kind of obnoxious. So I think I'm gonna KO the Riolu. I could go after the Solrock or Lunatone as well though, but this seems fine. Yeah, I've never really thought about that before, to be honest, in this format. It is like a format thing specifically. Risky Ruins is pretty obnoxious for some decks, for sure. I think it does probably mostly come down to how much information are you giving your opponent. Because, yeah, like I said, Risky Ruins isn't that popular. But it is really obnoxious. Because you can gain a pretty decent advantage if you know what your opponent's playing against you. Like when you like sequence out your first hand. Playing like an Ultra Ball or something. I could honestly see it just being correct to like just aggressively just bench all your stuff. I could see that being optimal. Just bench everything to avoid Risky Ruins when you are going. Maybe I'm just gonna start doing that more, to be honest. I'd never really thought about that at all. But there's no like Iron Bundle or anything in the format. They could play Prime Catcher, I guess, on turn 1 of the game, but that's probably fine to play into. Prism Energy does, yeah. Wood Chipper. Have you been experiencing insane network timeout issues us disconnecting on live lately? I have not, no. Recently, it's been fine for me. I was before, honestly, like prior to Monday, I was experiencing the disconnect. Well, I haven't experienced them at all on my end anymore, I feel like. But it's possible some of my opponents I have hit have. There's Repel. There is Repel, yeah. Very true. Gotta do 400 damage. Alright, see what we can do. If not, I could boss again, but bossing here seems weaker than it did last turn. I wouldn't mind getting Genesect involved at some point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $15. 16, 17. Am I counting correctly? Am I doing the right math? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I just whiffed. Whiffing so bad. But I mean, I just whiffed, I guess. Ready for Zam? Yeah, but I still have to play 2 cards. It doesn't change anything. Does not change anything. All right, well, I guess I just have to... That's fine. I actually don't know where my count for stuff is right now. I guess I could have stretched it for Zam and then drawn into another Zam there. But I don't know if that's worth it because getting the Abra back is still so good. Fez is not in my discard pile, no. I appreciate 2 months there, selling him. If they judge after that, that's so cheeks. I mean, it's not great, but we can recover, no problem. I gotta have that judge though. Why play the cage? It's minus 20 damage. It's doing 20 less damage to the active doesn't matter, but drawing into a dead card off a judge, it does matter. Like, I'm gonna be able to KO the Garchomp next turn, no matter what. If they judge me to 4, having the battle cage in my deck is worse than it not being in the deck. I have plenty of cards left. And being able to, if I keep my hand, I can one-hit KO a Lucario. I can one-hit KO anything next turn if I keep my hand. Like, but when I get judged, drawing into an extra battle cage here would have been pretty bad. I could always boss if I do whiff the 1-hit, but I am going to play for the 1-hit. Why do I feel like I'm going to whiff here? No, we don't whiff these. We don't whiff these. Oh my gosh, I might whiff. I might whiff. I don't have a freaking Alakazam. I could have played the Puffin first to get the Dunsparce out of the deck. Okay, okay. No, but I don't get the 1-hit, do I? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh no, I do. I do. Oh no, I prized my last Alakazam. I need to hit Sacred Ash or Night Stretcher. Oh no. I just lose? I mean, how do I win? Gotta check your prize cards, kids. Not good. That's not good. Weakness does not apply to Alakazam's attack. I could have still 1 and 2 attack. Yeah, I didn't have to like bench the Fez there for sure. Yeah. But if we don't bench Fez, what do we do? Wait till the next turn. We just wait till the next turn. I mean, maybe they don't have a gust. They might not have a gust. It is possible. Like, they would have, like, well, they don't have the gust this turn, I guess. Oh, I didn't realize they had already played their ace spec. They have played their ace spec, though. Okay. I don't know. I don't think benching Fez was that bad. Well, I should have thought about it. I would have to go back and think about it with the idea of knowing that I prized what I prized, to be honest. But I didn't, so... It'd be funny if they hit me with a Zoroark here. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty funny. Wait, how many cards can I play here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wait, 4. 1. Wait, did I do that math right? Ooh, wait. I need what? 17? 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. You just need 9 as times 2 weakness? Bro. You know what? No, you're right. I did just need 9 cards. I'm committed. I'm committed. You guys are right. I needed 9 cards. I needed 9. My legacy was also prized. Whatever. No, the opponent's turn indicator did not always blink like that. That is new. New tech. Jam only hits for weakness if you slip the judge a 20. Yeah. Just a little 20 exchange. Alright. Let's go. I don't even know what I clicked there. You know what? I'm gonna start doing that though. I'm gonna start playing as if my opponent could play Risky Ruins on the first turn of the game. Oh fuck. This hand is so bad. Nothing? I get nothing? Do you think Dragapult to Dunsparce is a real thing or just a contraption? That's not a good question. Ask a better question. What do you think of the Honcho versus Pulp matchup? Can Honcho consistently kill enough Dragapults? Yeah, I mean, the matchup seems fine to me. Ooh. Played around Risky Ruins perfectly. Yep, optimal play around. Dusknoir work with Zam since we play Telepathic Energy? No, that wouldn't be what's holding us back from playing Dusknoir. You can just play Dusknoir in the deck if you want to play Dusknoir, to be honest. Yeah. So I'm trying Alakazam for the Turin tournament. I added a 1/1 Duskull Dusknoir for the Team Rocket matchup. Could be good. I don't think so. I think you still just lose. Also, a lot of Rocket decks play double Articuno, so you're not even going to beat them anyways, like even with that included. Yeah. Yeah. There is space for it though. Like you do have room for it. Like if you just cut the Genesect stuff, you can easily just throw in like you can even throw in like a 202 Dusknoir line or something like that. Like my list, yeah, just play 4 Canyon, you're good to go. I kind of just want to go all Abras. I don't even know what I'm up against here. All Bras. Well, my opponent has a slow turn, so it's okay if I have a slow turn. But Hyper Roam be played with Zam instead of the energy? Only if you like went to like some kind of like petrol style build, but that just sounds kind of bad, so the answer is just kind of no. Might be like a Absol box, Absol slop. Water Pawn! Not like this. I already have like a, this is like so weird now. I have like, oh my gosh, how do I play this? They can like sob my Fez. Maybe I bend, fuck. There's so many things they can sob. They can sob my whole squad. The question is, it doesn't really matter though if they don't have a way to generate damage. We should still be fine. Stop sobbing me, bro. I mean, I technically could attack this turn. I may as well get a candy out of the way, to be honest. I should have played this for 1 Dunsparce. I need like bench Shaman. Dunsparce. Do I have Shaman? Alright. Shaman. I'm gonna drop this first because like, well, I didn't check my prize cards. Dude, not checking your prize cards is so bad. Don't do that. Check your prize cards. The row 6 would be really good here from my opponent. Not gonna lie. The mist is to stop retreat lock. Prize checking is a myth. Could be. Why not leave Fez to tank? Because they're gonna sob it. I don't want them to just like sob my Fez infinitely. I'll check my prize if I'm playing slot box. You should always check your prize cards. You should always check your prize cards. I honestly do not know what I would discard if they hit me with a Zerosig this turn. I don't even know what I would give up. I have to give up something though. Obviously, I gotta give up something. Isn't the mist to stop the stop block? Yeah, but I don't want to like use it aggressively. I want to use it like reactively. Like, I don't want to like put myself in a situation where I have to use it. I want to wait to have to use it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can play 2 cards. Or I could just go, I could play more cards and actually go after the Monkey Dory. I could go like Legacy. Burn. I actually get something. For some reason I thought I wouldn't get something. Because if I go Zam and then I get unfair stamped, I feel like I'm fucked. Like that's so bad to do. I don't want to play into the, I don't want to have to, if I play down both Zams there, that does not feel very good. And can I win pawn better? I mean, I can still go 1, 2, 3. I can still 1, 2, 3 the board. I don't want to get caught by like unfair stamp or something. If I go KO pawn, I don't have this in play, and then unfair stamp hurts more. I can still go 1, 2, 3. If I KO, I could have reached for the Absol KO, but if I do that, then I have to evolve to double Alakazam, right? And that's like so bad. If I have to evolve to double Alakazam there, if I get unfair stamped, I'm like screwed. Oh my gosh, they play the Yveltal as well. I don't even think the Mist Energy saves me. Well, I can like load up. Well, it depends if they have the patch. They have to have the patch. If they don't have the patch, I don't actually care. Would have Evo Dun been good? I can't Evo the Dun. Well, I guess I could have not put the Dun back in the deck, right? I should have that count in my hand first. Like this Dunsparce just literally hit my bench. Pretty sure I only need to evolve 1 Zam. 13, play 2. No, it would have been both. Got pet from Brox. Oh, did they? Sick. Okay, they don't have the Monkey Dory yet, though. So what are they going to go after here? If they go after my Fez, I can just start attaching to my Fezandipity and then literally attack with it. Okay, I'm literally just going to start charging up my Fez, I think. Oh my gosh, they already have the Dory. Oh my gosh, they're already ready to go. This retreat log bullshit. They only have one missed, so I don't want to miss my Fez and then have them just boss my Shaman is kind of like where I'm at. Also, I don't even know if my mist is in the deck. It is, though. It is. I am just going to start building up my... I'm just going to set up my Fez to attack, though. Oh, this is good. They're going to stop Shaman for 4 turns. Yeah, but they can KO it on their turn, allowing them to sob the Shaman, then Monkey Dory, KO the Shaman, and then Water Pond, take a double prize turn. Unless I evolve my board out of range. I don't really want to do that. I think I actually am just going to cycle aggressively. I wasn't going to do it, but now I actually think I just think it's correct too. I still have to hope they do not have Zerosic. If they have Zerosic, they catch me for sure. They got me if they got Zerosics. I think at this point, like the retreat lock shenanigans plus Zerosics is hard to beat for sure. I think of Larry plus Pokegear and Mega Starmie plus Frostlass. I don't know. I don't think anything about that deck. Did you need them to keep a 3-prizer in play? No, my opponent has 6 prize cards. I can KO like 5. I could KO 5 1-prizers and still win the game at this point. Ah, what the heck? We talked about this. You think about Team Rocket's Mewtwo? The deck seems solid. I have to miss to stop the lock because I don't have the miss for my next guy. This thing can attack. This thing can get misted, so they're both safe. I don't want to miss this because then I can't miss this. And I want to evolve all my Kadabras to Alakazams to play around Water Pond because then if I get Unfair Stamped or Judged, I have no draw power. There's only one miss in the deck, yes. Also, I might want to bench Genesect at some point as well, and then that might want the mist. We'll see. I do want to find a Battle Cage so they can't Monkey Dory. Just do this. They're in there. You attach all your energy to Fez, then your Zam targets become Sob targets, right? Not really, no. I have plenty of energy. Also, my opponent only has so many bosses orders. It's like, yeah, it won't work. Yeah, because if they bring up the Kadabra and Yveltal it, I just go evolve boss, draw 3 prize cards, go down to 2 prize cards left. I do not play Rotom, no. That's true. We got the Smash Kick. You can't forget about the Smash Kick. Wait. Now you got me second guessing. Okay, no, yeah. It's a Psychic Energy on any Pokemon. You had me like thinking there for a second though, Trainer Hill. I was like, wait a second, is that true? I'm going to take a knockout here, so I kind of want to bench Genesect. But then that gives him another Sob target. But then I can miss the Genesect. Oh my gosh, this is just going to get so trolly. I'm so far ahead. Maybe I just don't... Maybe if they just Unfair Stamp me, they just Unfair Stamp me. I am very far ahead right now. Maybe I just let them have the unfair stamp. I could have benched Genesect that turn with Air Balloon. Mist Energy plays around with Tree Lock, yes. Does the Mist ever go on first? No, I'm saving the Mist Energy. The Mist Energy is for the Shaman. If they Retreat Lock my Shaman, I'll put the Mist Energy on my Shaman. As they continue this process. I have other plans for my Mist Energy. The Shaman dies quicker. Dude, I've explained this. You know what, Chicho? I've literally explained this 1,000 times and you have been in here. I'm timing you out. I literally have explained this at least 3 times and you have been here for the 3 times. There's no way you just asked me that question or made that statement. I can't take that one. There's no way. I'm not trolling, right? Okay. I do not believe that you just said that. Is he supposed to get a toy with his timeout? What is it, like a like a Happy Meal? Hot Box or Mega Lucario for a cup with plenty of Dragapult and Rocket's Mewtwo? Slot Box for sure then, I think. Although, I don't know. I guess like Mewtwo is good against Slot Box and Dragapult's good against Mega Lucario. Oh, no, that's not true. I mean, Rocket's Mewtwo is good against Mega Lucario. Oh, Rocket's Mewtwo is just good against both decks, I guess. Well, then I would play Mega Lucario. I like the Mega Lucario deck more myself, so. This game has been an adventure so far. What the fuck? Another Area 0. That has to be their last one, right? It's their third. They usually play 3. They could definitely still beat me with a 0-6. For sure. Is a miss necessary? Yeah. It's oddly specific for what exactly? It's just for Retreat Lock. How do you know it's oddly specific if you don't know what it's for? Okay, I could reach to set up the Genesect this turn. I think once again though, I'm so far ahead though, I'm just gonna chill. The Mist Energy is for Retreat Lock. And I would argue it is necessary. Well, no, there's not a question if something is necessary. Well, yeah, you should play it. And yes, I think you should play the card. But it's like metagame dependent. I wouldn't have played it at the beginning of the metagame, but I would play it now. But a week from now, after Prague, we would maybe cut it. Could have just retreated there, right? Well, yeah, but if I retreat, I have to lose my Mist Energy. One more clutch or Sob and it dies anyways. Yeah, but they could Yveltal clutch it and then KO it with Monkey Dory and then get into Sob after that, which is what I've been trying to avoid, or get into Torrential Pump. The whole point of this play is to avoid them KOing this on their turn and Torrential Pumping me in the same turn. That's been the whole point so far. Has been to avoid that. Wouldn't a switch be better? No, because then they just do it again. I switch and they go, okay, cool. Boss it back up. Grab it. But Mist lasts multiple turns. Also, we can find Mist with Hilda. Why they changed on Aspect from Routine to Legacy? I think Legacy's better. It's not a change for me. I've been playing Legacy. Azul, you have so much patience with chat. Well, most of the time. But I mean, I just timed out Chicho. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Gotta make sure. I just think Legacy is better. I mean, it's close. I think Legacy is a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. I just don't think. Actually, the biggest thing is like I just don't think enriching is that good. Like it's just yeah, I just don't think it's that good at all. It's like in a deck that is decks that can find Legacy energy so easily the card is so good. We have 3 Hildas in the deck. Like it's really easy for us to find enriching. Same thing with like I also like the idea of like enriching energy in Festival League because it's just like playing +1 turn in a game that's so much. Like just being able to say, oh, I get to play the game 1 more turn, and it's always at a disadvantage to your opponent. Well, your opponent doesn't get to play +1 turn. You get to like think about this like percentage wise, like how many turns are in a game of Pokemon, right? 5, 6. So let's say it's 5, or on average, I don't know. Let's say it's on average 6. If you get to play 20% more of a game in Pokemon, like if it's 5 turns, like let's say it is 5 turns. Let's say it is 5 turns. If you get to play 20 more percent, a theoretical 20 more percent of a Pokemon in every game that you play, and you don't need it every game, but you have like a theoretical buffer of 20% more Pokemon to play. Like, I don't know, it's a pretty big deal. It's like a lot. That's like a lot of extra Pokemon. And it's like a buffer though, because like you don't need it every game, but it exists there. If your deck can find Legacy energy super consistently, it exists for you to be able to utilize every single game theoretically, almost every single game, but not quite. So yeah, Legacy energy is like it's a really good card. Like you literally get to play 20% more Pokemon every single game if you can find the card every single game, and this deck can find the card every single game. That's why I'm a big Legacy energy fan in general. Enriching energy also just feels like way worse if we're not playing like a heavier Wondrous, like a 2 to 3 Wondrous patch count. Because it's like so much harder to utilize consistently. I also think it's like one thing that people aren't taking advantage of enough against Alakazam is boss KOing. Like people settle, I think, too often for like KOing the active like Dunsparce instead of boss KOing the Kadabra that has the energy to take away the possibility of enriching energy. So I also think that's a thing that we just don't see or haven't seen enough of, is people being like, oh, you can't play enriching energy if I boss KO your guy with energy. Taking away all that draw power from them is like huge. If they can't do that to us, and we just get the free turn later from enriching to make up for like a whiff, then I don't know. Yo, what's up, Fred? I'll see you at NAIC then. Are you playing or are you just coming to hang out? Command in the title will let you know which major tournaments I plan to attend, Ivan. The problem is that Legacy goes away quick if your Pokemon is KO'd, while enriching you attach it to Dunsparce and can get it back. I mean, you're not wrong. I still don't think it's worth though. All right, I think I can just go next. What is the worst matchup for Alakazam? You just saw it. You just saw it. That matchup. Also on Mega Frost last Army. I don't. That deck is like super underwhelming. Why is this a bad matchup? Because you just lose to the Articuno that they grabbed. What happened with the average of 6 turns? In games that you play. Yeah. Festival is horrible for Alakazam. I don't agree with that. Why? It depends on, like, 'cause if you just get an Alakazam to the active first, they have to 2-hit KO it, right? They have to use both attacks to get through it. Depends who attacks first and what they attack with, right? Maybe I'm overestimating the possibility of Alakazam, but I feel like it's not that bad. But I also feel like Alakazam should be playing like 4 candies right now. I think you should be playing 4 candy because you should be aggressively playing for the candy play. I don't know. Did I prize Genesect? No. Missed? No. You can boss around the Zam and set up a 2-price turn eventually as a Festival League player. Well, no, but you boss around it, then you push the Alakazam. You just like set up a bunch of Alakazams, though. You should be fine. It shouldn't like ever actually happen. Well, you have to boss. No, you can make it so it just never happens. Okay, it might be hard to make it so it never happens. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I'm doing the math a little bit more in my head. I guess like maybe it isn't that simple. I could see it. You might be cooking. I guess you have to go boss, KO 1 prizer, they push an Alakazam, you hit that for 100, then you go boss, KO 1 prizer, they push an Alakazam, you punch that one, and then they go attack with a damage Alakazam, you KO that Alakazam, they push a non-damage Alakazam, you do 100 damage to that Alakazam, and then you go KO that Alakazam, KO the next Alakazam, and you could also just go first and go turn 2, get a 2-prize turn and just win the game anyway. So I guess you're right. It is advantage. It is advantage the deck. Advantage Diplin. It's not hard for you to do that either on the Diplin side, to do the boss plays, because you're not getting hand disrupt or anything. Oh, I got the knockout. That's good. Punching. We're swinging. You can squeeze a 1/1 Dusclops line in this. Help with arriving. What do you mean? Do you mean Articuno? You could, and it would help with Articuno, but I don't think it's worth it. If they made a 70 HP Applin, I would main Festival League, but Paul exists. Trust me, 70 HP Applin is not saving you. You're still losing. The only thing that saves you, you could all of your Applins can be Diplins before Dragapult even attacks. That's not even that hard to do. But you still lose. You need what you need, and it's like technically theoretically possible, is what you need to do. The thing you need to see is we were just talking about something, but I got sidetracked. Wait, I get items? What the fuck? Dude, I didn't realize I had access to items. Hold on. I'm supposed to be Badooed right now or whatever. This is unexpected territory. Uncharted territory. Yeah, okay, we got him. Yeah, you just gotta play. Yeah, you could have 3 Diplins in play. You're still losing to 2 Dragapult attacks. You're still losing to Dragapult. They will board wipe you. What you need is Rabsca. Like, the only thing that's saving you is Rabsca. I saw someone mention in chat, no, KO... There's no way to beat Articuno. There's no way to beat Articuno. I'm not gonna explain all the ways to beat Articuno. You just lose to Articuno. I'm done explaining Articuno. I'm done explaining it. You just lose. There's nothing you can do. Back it up. Go next. You can beat Articunos in like weird decks, but you can't beat Rocket decks. Rocket decks are not beatable because of the Articuno. It is because of the Articuno. No, there's not a good way to get around the Articuno. My tolerance for explaining why you just lose to Articuno has reached its max. I've reached my limit. They're going second. Interesting. I mean, it could be a... I guess I just have to open this because it could be a Lunatone Soul Rock thing. In order good for Articuno? No. It's not. I almost want to invest less into Abras because I could rely on hitting this energy or a Poffin if I don't get item locked next turn. I almost just want to go like this plus a this. I'll try this. Then I can't use another. Maybe this is bad because then I can't chain another Kadabra off the guys. Maybe this is not good actually. Yeah, double Abra is still, well, but then I just get so little value out of my telepathic energy. Nothing beats an Articuno in a deck with the idea of trying to beat Alakazam in mind. It is unbeatable. Except the Dusknoir. The Dusknoir would be the outlier. I think actually is the Dusknoir, but not against Team Rocket's decks. You still wouldn't beat a Team Rocket's deck, but you could maybe beat like Crustle with Articuno if you played Dusknoir in your Alakazam. That might be the one outlier. What's my opinion on Palafini X after rotation? I have no clue. I've not thought about the deck at all. Crustal's playing 4 Mist, 2 Rocky for Cornerstone. Oh, true. Yeah, it's true. It's probably cooked. It's probably cooked. Chalk it up. Wait, when I'm playing, what you 4 Mist, 2. Yeah, it's chalked. It's chalked. I mean, the only thing the Articuno ever did for them was like buy time to find their mists, right? I take it back. It's just chalked. It's just chalked. They don't even need it. We're cooked. I looked it up. It said you can either use the Dunsparce EX or Lily's Clefairy EX. Wait. Wait, what do you mean you looked it up? Did you Google it? Did you chat GPT? Wait, what do you do? What do you mean you looked it up? Bro, what does that mean? Brock gave me the answer. Jarvis, how do I beat Articuno? Dude, we're officially in the we're about to enter the AI era. We're currently in the slop era of the Pokemon TCG. The next era is definitely the AI era, though. I feel like for sure, without a doubt. That's where we're going next. From slop to AI. Ooh, that's rough. That's pretty rude there, brother. Ooh, ooh. Is AI good or bad for Pokemon, you reckon? Is AI good or bad for Pokemon? I think the good things about AI are good just for things in general, and bad things about AI are just bad for things in general. Like what do we mean? I think the bad things about AI are just bad, and the good things about AI are good. Yeah. AI generate deck list ruling the meta. Like if there is a world where like AI kills the Pokemon TCG, that'd be kind of unfortunate, I guess. I'm just candying this guy out, I guess. I kind of just want to boss punch the Blaziken, to be honest. They put themselves in a situation where... Let me just draw 2 cards and see what I get. Or maybe we could have played the Poffin first, though. They only have 1 energy in the discard pile. Like, wouldn't it be really awkward for them if I just bossed their Blaziken and punch it? Yeah. They would have to have, like, Crispin in the hand, right? Like Crispin Dragapult? But I'd be fine playing into Crispin Dragapult off this board. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We KO the cat. Actually, I'm so much less. If I go for the, if I could have even got the cat KO, I'd be so much less set up. That's the problem with the cat KO. Or I could go after the Dracloak, or I could just KO the active and play the Dawn. Yeah, I don't really want to give him a stamp out. That's what I was thinking. I'd rather just be obnoxious. Can you also pass until you block stamp? I think pressuring the Blaziken makes sense still, though. Because now I have like a more 2 prize. So I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't make enough sense. Well, no, but now if they boss the Blaziken and then don't attack and they attack with it, then that could be kind of annoying to have not built up some damage preemptively, right? If they build up the damage preemptively is probably correct. Hazel, are you after recommendations for food joints in Melbourne? Yeah, if you have anything, send me a DM on Discord for sure. Yeah, the only problem with not punching the Blaziken is then if they just go attack with it, then it would be like, all right, that's kind of annoying. Melbourne is in like 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks. 4 weeks. Maybe 4 weeks, actually. It does give them Monkey Dory damage, but yeah, they're not in a great spot to take advantage of Monkey Dory. How many boss are you running? 3. There's 3 boss. No, I have not locked in a deck already. No, I have. I'm playing Mega Venusaur. Locked in, Mega Venusaur. Okay, I do want to cycle here because I would like to set up Genesect. I feel like I've set up Genesect to just win. Where you going? I'm gonna look for it. Whiffed. I could go deeper. It feels really bad to put this in play if I whiff and then they have unfair stamp though. If I go deeper. I honestly should check my prize cards first. I did prize a tool. I also priced 2 battle cages. Jeez. I need what? 10 cards in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I do this and I whiff, that's really, really bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing. Swing, hope they don't have unfair stamp. If they got it, we could be in trouble. If they don't got it, we're probably chilling. Go deeper and pass if needed. Oh, I didn't think about passing. No, I think passing's too weak there. Passing is way too weak there for sure. I leave the damage in play for the Monkey Dory. I'm just like, they're crisping away from popping off. No. It's too weak. It's too weak. Appreciate the 50 months there, Weavile. 10 months there, Ice Cubus. Oh boy. I was digging for a tool card for the Genesect. What is some advice when going into a League Cup not knowing what to play? Just play your favorite good deck. You think Honchkrow could win a local? Yep. If everyone gave up immediately? I mean, any deck could win a local if everyone gave up immediately. I feel like this is like is some comment you're making trying to rag on Honchkro's potential and viability, but the only fool here is you at the end of the day. Disrespecting Honchkro. Monkey is just 30 once. Yeah, but they would go KO Alakazam, KO Kadabra, leave me with one Alakazam in play. That's pretty bad. And that's without them putting a Stadium in play, which means they can then just go, even if I find Battle Cage on my next turn, they can just go replace Stadium, KO Alakazam, KO Abra on the following turn. They ended up getting there anyway with the Ruins, though. It does force them to have the Ruins. And now they need the Ruins combo on top of Unfair Stamp. If not, we can stabilize. And we are going to be able to stabilize here. You could have evolved Kadabra to Alakazam. That's the point they can't kill two attackers. Oh, sure. I could have done that maybe, sure, yeah. And then wait, but then I have to find it next turn, and my odds of finding it next turn aren't even that high still. I feel like just attacking just makes the most. It just gives me so many more options, I feel like. Still. I say that, but I have no... Dude, how do I have no draw power in my hand? I was like, this gives me the most options, but wait, hold on. What do I even do here? I got nothing. Well, no, we're fine here, obviously. 1, 2... Okay, so I can go... That is funny that my hand is literally dead. I don't feel like I need this last Kadabra. I don't know if I need any Kadabras here, to be honest. I have 2 Kadabras left. That should be enough Dabras. And I just know what I need to play, so I'm just going to play all the cards I have to play, and then... Oh, they have Ruins! No! But I could missed one of them. Not the Ruins. Right, I can still make this work, because I can missed one of them. So I can go like this, missed, and then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 3... 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to KO the cap, but I can't because I have to put the mist there. I guess I just KO their draw power. Man, I didn't realize my hand. Dude, how was my hand that bad going into my turn, though? I literally had nothing. I don't even have that much still. I should have enough, but I think Mega Zygarde is good for ranked. I think anything is fine for ranked. There's no such thing as something being good for ranked. The more competitive, the more competitive you want to be, the better deck you should play. You totally don't see the mist energy, right? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Bob, you know where all my deck lists are, man. Come on. Up in tier 0. Broken deck. Discord DM with 3 of my favorite places to eat at. Alright, I'll definitely take note. Appreciate it, Gabo. They are literally just 1 damage away from actually being able to wipe out both Abras. Dude, this was interesting. That was insane that my hand ended up being the way my hand was. Punching active 6 on Genesect? Or I guess 3 on the Abra. Okay, 3, sure. Dude, that is... I cannot believe. I don't know what I can't believe, but I can't believe it. Slowking next? No Slowking today. Tournament's coming up in 12 minutes. We're going to play Honchkro in that. And then I might revamp. I do kind of want to revamp my Festival Lead build. That's what we might do. I kind of want to update my Festival Lead build. So we might do that after the tournament. I'm just gonna draw 3. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We could have gone further if we had to, but it's okay. The cat's dead. He's cooked. Get the dub. Over X3 drop into festival lead action. Not X3 drop. Do you guys see this little fucker on the bench here? This is what happens. This is when you ultra ball for Meowth. This is what he's looking like when he goes to the bench. Dude, they even put him on a bench too. Wait, is that on purpose? Oh wait, where does this artwork come from? He's on a bench as well. He's going to the bench to go get boss to win the game. They had to know what they were doing. They had to know, right? There's got to be some. But this isn't like the PTCG Live devs didn't make this artwork, right? This is a Meowth artwork from something. Easter egg to the bench. Okay, I like where the list is at. Also, that bench is deep. Well, no, Meowth is just this is a bench made for humans, right? It's a bench made for humans. But that's a Meowth. Is it Meowth because he goes to get boss because Giovanni has Meowth? Maybe there could be something there. If you're on the channel, recently started this game 2 weeks ago and I got to Master Ball rank with your festival lead deck. Good to hear it, Teddy. Glad you're enjoying the content. That's why he's so happy, because he's about to mess your day up. Meowth is literally like the I mean, it was like kind of obvious that Meowth was gonna be playing, but Meowth is like, I don't know if it's like good for. I mean, I don't know if it's good for the game, bad for the game, but it's a really good card. Meowth is so good. It's like such a, but I think it's a good thing. I think Meowth is probably like it's when I think about Meowth, it's like a big bailout card. Turning all of your Ultra Balls into any supporter you want is like a lot of like consistency for powerful plays, but I feel like it's actually in a good way for how like the metagame feel, or how like the format feels, I should say. It's a little bit of a bailout kind of deal, but it's like a yeah, good bailout. You think that Lycanroc Spike Energy is good with Barbaracle? I mean, is it best with Barbaracle? Oh, yeah, probably, right? You'd probably. Oh. I mean, this deck would get smashed by Dragapult, but besides that, yeah, you definitely would probably want to play with Barbaracle for sure, right? Because it's literally, you just need the extra energy attachment. Well, no, because your manual for turn can just go there. No, Barbaracle is probably overkill in this deck, right? Because the ability gets your 2 spikies. Your ability gets 2 spikies, so then you just manual for turn to the Clamping Fangs. So Barbaracle would just be overkill, I feel like. I feel like there'd be better ways to play the deck. I think Meowth feels highly impactful in the context of this format, particularly. Like, if you're not Lily in turn 1 or boss for game, you've lost. Exactly, yeah. So it helps every deck be able to play the game more often, which is like a good thing. I think Tatsugiri also fills that role, obviously, with like Tatsugiri is like less flexible. It goes into less decks. Barbaracle and Garchomp? It just doesn't seem very good. I don't know. I mean, you could squeeze a 1/1 in there. It wouldn't be that hard. You play all the Pokemon search cards to play it. And he also has 2 retreat costs too, which is like super obnoxious. But I guess like he could help himself out with that. I don't know, it's okay. I think it's worth trying, and I think it's worth trying for sure. Like a 1/1 Barbaracle. Although I guess you could go further than that. You could play a 2/2 Barbaracle to have it more often, I guess. You don't get to play Rocky Energy anymore, which is like bad against retreat, which means you lose that against like retreat lock and all that other stuff, because you'd have to like play full basic to be able to have enough basics often enough to actually make it work. But 7 minutes till the tournament. I'll put the. This is the Honchkrow list we're playing. It's just Heracross is 60 from the Doom tournament last week. It's in the Discord now. When is red card legal? The card releases in like a month, and then it's legal 2 weeks after that. It comes out the week of Melbourne, which is the 23rd or 24th or whatever. I honestly didn't realize that happened when I committed to going to Melbourne, that it came out that same weekend. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gone to Melbourne, but I am committed to going to Melbourne now, so I won't be doing a release stream the weekend of the release of Chaos Rising, but I'll be streaming it when I get back from Melbourne. Only a 2/1 Porygon. Because you don't need a lot of Porygon. You just kind of need the threat. Sometimes you don't need any Porygon. You just need the threat of Porygon. And this list is like playing a heavier Nitro count to try and keep the threat of Porygon alive as long as possible. So it's a 2/1 Porygon with 3 Nitretchers. I don't hate the idea. We'll see how it feels. But that's the idea. Is like the threat of the Porygon is the most important thing. As long as you have the threat of Porygon, you technically never need Porygon. But you sometimes do need Porygon, so you still play the Porygon. Because you just can't win the game with just Honchkrow often enough to warrant not playing Porygon. Would you ever intentionally tank your ELO to see the slop at low ELOs? No, probably not. You kind of already see... You already see that when you immediately get to Arceus. Like at 1500 is where you like see it. Like that's where you like see everyone just playing their whatever decks after they get to Arceus. Not having Porygon Z feels so wrong. The Porygon Z is so nice. I do love the Porygon Z, but I can understand the idea of trying to like minimize the Porygon line to like maximize the rest of the consistency in the rest of the deck while like still maintaining a high enough threat that you can actually pull it off often enough where it works. Yeah, exact reason is why Mega Frostlass is so scary. Yeah, Mega Frostlass kind of operates similarly. It's like you want the threat of it. You might not use it in a game, but like the threat of it is what makes your opponent play differently and have to play in a certain way. Then you can take advantage of that. Are you gonna pick and play your deck for Melbourne on stream? I don't know, because I'm going to Melbourne a week early to stream a League Cup. So I'm gonna be gone like 10 days leading up to Melbourne. I'm going there to stream a big League Cup. They're doing like a big tournament there in Melbourne. So that's like a lot of time for me to like pick a different deck, and so I might just be grinding a lot of PTCG live like while I'm in Melbourne or something like that. I don't know. I gotta figure out what I want to do at that time in between the League Cup that's happening or the tournament that's happening and Melbourne. I definitely want to try and do a lot of sightseeing stuff, so I don't know how much Pokemon I'll actually be playing. So I might try and pick my deck before I leave for Melbourne and then just do a lot of sightseeing while I'm there. But I have like a bunch of... I'm like waiting for like the results of the tournament. Like I'm not like locking in a deck at all, even remotely. Because we've got Prague this weekend, and then we have LA the weekend after next. And also, there's a Champions League as well, the same weekend as LA. So there's like less information to gather from that because it is in Chaos Rising, but not that much changes for Chaos Rising. So there could be some cool, innovative stuff coming out of that as well to like take a look at. So there's like, yeah, I'm like not even thinking about like locking in a deck or anything like that. We'll see what happens at LA, and then I'll work from there. I would recommend watching a game of AFL. What is AFL? Australian Football League? Maybe I will, yeah. Go see the Newcastle Jets. The Newcastle Jets. Rugby Union greater than AFL. Don't get bitten by a spider. That should be good. I mean, I've been to Australia 3 or 4 times now. Never seen a spider. So why don't you buy full arts? Because I think they're ugly. 100%. See the Saint kill the penguins. 100% the best thing I did in Melbourne. Is that like an aquarium or something like that? We'll be doing a watch party this weekend. I will be, yeah. Any cards look good from Chaos Rising? I mean, special red card. Mega Greninja. Nothing crazy. Normal stuff. What deck are you enjoying the most currently? The deck I'm currently playing. Oh, you see the penguins come in from the ocean to their homes on the beach? Oh, okay. So you like go out there a little bit. I'll look into it, Snoopy. I'll look into it. The Kilda. I like make a list of things that you guys recommend to me. I do not open sealed product now. What does a box deck mean? It just means like options. Box refers to toolbox. In a toolbox, there's a bunch of different tools. So a box deck in a PokemonTCG is a deck that contains a bunch of different tools for different situations and different matchups. Like the Dragapult deck attacks with Dragapult. Box deck has different variant attackers that you utilize. Will you potentially eventually play? Is that just Mega Audino? I don't know what the attack is. What that attack? What Audino that attack name refers to? Melbourne beaches do suck outside of penguins, but it's too cold to swim anyways. If you visit the penguins on the beach, put red plastic over your light. Penguins are scared of the light. Red light won't make them run away. It would mean like for a flash on a camera, or when you decide to become a full-time content creator as a streamer? Back in I don't even remember, 2018, 2019, 2020, pre-COVID. Say hi to my mom while you're there as well. All right, sounds good, Dugong. Penguin stream. All right, the tournament's about to start. My deck list is submitted. I got the correct name. We're ready to go. Now we have to play Empoleon. Oh, Empoleon in Australia. It's got to be the move. Perfect time for quad Piplup. Hit Lucario. Oh, it's Hero's Cape Lucario. Bro, that's about to be a beefy boy. With 3 Wally's Compassion? Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a thick lad. Okay, so I got a one-hit KO Lucario. Alright. Sure. Hero's Cape. I mean, obviously they have to find it. Wait, how many would I need to KO a Lucario with a Hero's Cape? How much does it have? That's a lot. Wait, is it 9? Did I just do my math wrong? Or 8. 8. I think I do pick first, right? It'd be a lot easier for them to pull off a turn 1 attack, or to get the first KO if I go second, so. You get like 1 lunar cycle less. I think I gotta open up this thing. Okay, if this does not hit a proton, we're in trouble. I need the proton here. My hand is pretty good though if I find that proton. I kind of want to sacrifice the Mimikyu into the Soul Rock. Proton? Oh my gosh, dude. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Ugh. I don't know, maybe there's an argument that I should have chosen second, right? I like, it makes it harder for them to get that, and then I can play something that's not Proton and feel better about my situation. I guess, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, I'll put the pressure, because like if I go second, they get like to pull off a lunar cycle and like set up. If I go first one, I just push a Murkrow. They need to get Soul Rock, get it in the active, and have a Premium Power Pro. But if they go first, it's so much easier for them to do that and get the first knockout before I do anything. But now I guess there's more pressure on me to find the Proton, right? If I go first, there's way more pressure on me to find the turn 1 Proton. Whereas if I go second, it's like, okay, I can whiff the Proton, I can get the Ariana instead and like be fine or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, dude, what is that? Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Give me another energy. Another one. And I get one little fucking bird. Those bitches gotta carry me. It is still winnable. It's winnable. It's still winnable, technically. I have to hope that they KO me with Soul Rock this turn, though, I think. I think if they attack me with Lucario... if they attack me... Okay. That's pretty bad. I need the Soul Rock to be the... I need them to also... Well, I think I just KO'd my only Murkrow, man. Oh, my gosh. Cosmic Beam, come on, just take... Yes! Oh my gosh. Okay, we have hope. That's huge. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I have 3 in my hand. I was like, no, I have no energy left, but I have 3 in my hand. We're chilling. Is that all my energy? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I prize 1. I prize what? 1 ignition. 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay. Prize an ignition. Rises Stadium. Played a Pokepad, have an Ultra Ball, have 3 Night Stretchers. Gotta lock in. Played an Ariana. I have a Petrol in hand. I have an Archer in hand, so I prized Giovanni, Petrol, Archer. And... We're back, baby! Okay, we can get a big attack next turn for sure. We got double Roto Stick. You're not fucking around. I discard, I think, I don't play these yet, that's for sure. I might want a Giovanni next turn. No, it'd have to be off the top list. So I think get rid of Giovanni Archer. I'm gonna get rid of Giovanni Archer here. I could Archer next turn. Could Giovanni next turn if I top like a Honchkrow, actually. I'm thinking like I could Petrol for Miracle Headset. That would also be a Honchkrow top deck situation then. Let's go with that. I might be Gustin. We'll see. The more I think about it, we probably should have chosen second, to be honest, because like we just need to make sure we play the game and we're already favored. We're just going to stabilize and play the game. I don't need to like try and get ahead on like an evolution advantage or anything like that. I may as well just choose second, so that way there's not much pressure on me having Proton. So I definitely messed that up. I definitely messed that up for sure. How many do I need to KO this thing? 6? That's not even that many. My current hand's a little bit iffy. We'll see. Actually, out of this hand, I could theoretically just Petrol for probably Pokepad. Yeah, Pokepad, then Pokepad for Honchkrow, and then go Rotosick, and hope that, or Factory Stick. I'm probably getting judged here now, though. I can't imagine they would cat for anything if it wasn't judge, yeah. All right. No, it's gonna be less likely to get the KO now, definitely. I'd have to go for a 2-hit. Going for a 2-hit is so bad though, because they play Wallies. Ultra Ball for the Honchkrow, play Archer. Not great. Not great. Archer's almost helping them at this point as well. Well, I mean, no, it's about. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's not hurting them that much. That's for sure. Oh, they play. I didn't even see them play the Premium Power Pro. I guess I just missed that. Oh, they played after the judge. Okay. I also don't need to take a KO this turn as well. Let me just push it up and see what we get. I'm never KOing them. I'm never one-hitting them. This would be one of those hands where, like, if I had an Ariana here, I maybe would have just, like, played the Ariana, drawn past, and then, like, played Petrol to, like, close out the knockout. And now I'm like do I ever just, like, evolve the bench one and then sacrifice the active one to play for a one-hit? See, the thing is, if I leave this in the active as a Murkrow, that lets him, like, retreat to Solrock and go Solrock KO with a Premium Power Pro. So I feel like I'm almost forced to still evolve this just to force a Lucario in the active. Like, I want them to put a Lucario in the active at the end of this. Yeah, going to this turn, I want there to be a Lucario in the active. But Jesus. Not looking good, folks. I don't think I can punch it for like 120, but I can't even reach with Giovanni next turn anyways. Like, they're just gonna retreat this thing. I have to hope that there's a Lucario in the active at the end of this turn, and then I get the 1-hit KO with this or this. And then I KO the cat to win the game or something like that. It's gotta be my line. What do I need? 6? I don't even need that many to KO Mega Lucario. Like, KO and Mega Lucario actually isn't even that hard. I am hoping that they chase my Murkrow here. Now it's gotta be 8. I think they didn't set this thing up to actually be able to attack. Oh my gosh, I think I got rid of my stadium. Gotta be this turn. Push this, attach here, Ariana draw. Oh, that's a good top deck. Hold up. Perfect top deck. To the Transceiver. Or the Ariana. Rocket's Energy to the Articuno. That's mobile. I didn't put it on the Porygon because I don't have any Rocket's Energy left to like double up. That's a card. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the stadium. Give me some supporters. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold up. Oh, 3. I mean, that's 8. That's my last Ariana, though, which is probably bad to get rid of. Hold on, what is my win condition at this point? I have an Ignition Energy prize. It's not my last Ignition Energy. How many supporters will be in this card? 1, 2, 7, plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. I actually just need to check this because I just don't remember what's prize. I didn't keep good enough track of my prize cards. I have a Giovanni left in the deck. I got Miracle Heads left in the deck. I have 2 Ignition Energy left in the deck. Giovanni. So I have a Giovanni prized. If I would just grab Petrol and then like 3, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 14, 15, 16. And then I could play that, bring up that. Or if they bring up this, I could play an Ariana, knock them out. Or I could play Archer off the prize cards, knock them out. I think it's like almost correct to just like overkill here. They also have a lot of premium power. They have 2 premium power pros left, so they could go like Soul Rock plus premium power pro, KO my Porygon though. And then I would need Giovanni to bring up the. Maybe I hold the Giovanni because I'm not guaranteed the Giovanni at the prize cards, but maybe I play as if the Giovanni's gonna come with the prize cards. Or maybe I should hold the Giovanni actually. But then I just shouldn't have. Obviously, I just shouldn't have played the Transceiver. Well, increase my odds of like top decking the Ignition, I guess, right? So there is that. We got the Ignition. I got the Giovanni. I only have 1 supporter in my hand, though. Yeah, I shouldn't have played the Transceiver, because then it increases my odds of top decking another supporter. Hold up, we might be able to do this, though. It is possible. Alright, note to self, against the Soul Rock deck, just choose second. It's fine, just choose second. It's just better to go second. Yeah, they got the play. They have a Judge to go with it, though. They have that counter stadium as well. No, no. So what do I have to top deck here? I literally have to top deck Miracle Headset. I don't even get the draw power. They have the second. Gosh darn it. I mean, I guess the Meowth could get stuck. I have 2 prize cards left. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many air balloons do they play? If they have 1 air balloon, 2 switch, they have 1 switch left. 6, 7, 8, 9. 12 energy. They have 3 energy left, so they can still move this. I don't have double gust either, so. It literally is just top deck Miracle Headset, I'm pretty sure. It's my only win con. And I have to bring up this. Dude, okay, how am I playing this? How many supporters do I have left? 4, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, Giovanni. Push this. Bring up this. Attach here. I still have an ignition left. Night Stretcher for this guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just chalked, but I'm sure it's chalked, but okay. Okay, so now if I top deck Miracle Headset, yeah, if I top deck Miracle Headset, I can win next turn. It still comes down to the Miracle Headset. I guess no, I need the extra support. Yeah, so I still can win off Miracle Headset this turn and go KO the cat. I need them to whiff switch. Well, they only have 1 switch left. They could definitely whiff. Then I can play Petrol, get the Miracle Headset, but then I have to top deck the last supporter in my deck, or Roto Stick into it, or Poke. I don't know if there's a Poke Gear left actually. Wait, did I not prize a Giovanni then? No, I did prize a Giovanni still. I don't think that changes anything for me. We had a route. We had no. Yeah, I need to go second. I need to choose. Oh well. That was on me. I mean, obviously my start was a lot of energy. I should have chose second. I should have chose second in that matchup for sure. I mean, I think we're choosing first against most decks, but that shouldn't be one of them. We should be going second in that matchup. There's no reason to like they're always going to get the first knockout, so just let them have the first knockout. It's okay for them to have the first knockout just as long as we like set up better. Let them have the first KO and then go from there. For sure. Who said Hanch can't find energy? I hear that. I don't know. Everyone says that all the time, that they can't find their energy. I can only find energy with the Honchro deck though. I don't believe people when they say they can't find energy with the deck. I just have to imagine they're missequencing. There's just no way. It's just not real. It's fake. That is fake propaganda. It's just Honchro players pushing the propaganda so people think that they won't ever have the energy, but then they always have the energy. Can't find energy because Azul's hoarding all of them? Yeah, I guess. You think their Meowth Judge grab was fine when they did it? No, putting the Meowth in play was a terrible play. It gives me the 1, 2, 3. There's no reason for them to give me the 1, 2, 3. This should just make me work harder for my prize cards. Yeah, the judge play was really bad. Just putting the Meowth in play is just really, really bad. So you think going second is fine because you just want to see more cards and get a supporter down or something in that matchup? Yeah, basically. It just doesn't like... It's better just to... It's like just fine to chill, basically. It's fine to just like... Yeah, the prize trade is always in our favor. We just need to play the game, basically. So against some more aggressive decks, we should just be choosing second. That way there's less pressure on finding Proton. And we could go like Ariana first into Proton second, stuff like that. When are you doing Festival Lead for a tournament? I don't know. Maybe next tournament. Maybe next tournament we'll do Festival Lead. I'm not playing in a tournament until next week sometime though, because I'm not playing in the Doom tournament this weekend because of the Prague watch party. So we'll see. But yeah, next round's up in 7 minutes. I'll be right back. Get water. If you don't get Proton in any Team Rocket deck, your start is bad. I mean, that's not necessarily true. No, I disagree with that. Your start's not bad. It just could have been better. But you can say that for a lot of decks. Everything can always... There is a possibility of drawing perfect, but... Is this strategy working against Pult decks? It prevents the effect of the attack, so it prevents the spread damage from the Pult's attack. If they try and place damage counters on a Pokemon that has Mist Energy, it just fizzles and basically disappears. It's like it doesn't happen. They can target a Pokemon with Mist Energy, but it just won't do any... It won't place any damage counters on it. So it's just like called like fizzling. The term is like fizzling. You can def survive without it. I mean, this deck can survive without Proton too. We don't need Proton either. Like if we just open like a Murkrow, then have a Murkrow, and then bench a Murkrow, like we're fine. It just is better. Like using the Proton makes everything so much cleaner. It puts less pressure on like our Pokepads and stuff as the game progresses. Which like our Pokepads want to be designated to like finding the Honchkrows and things like that. So, yeah. All right, I'll be right back. My bad. I was commenting on the comment about the Chomp Pult matchup. I think you're unfavored as Pult, I'm pretty sure. That is the thing with like there's I feel like the straight Pult deck is so much more vulnerable. It might be the better way to play Pult, but it's so much more vulnerable than Pult Nor. Like I think you just have a bad matchup against Garchomp. You have a bad matchup against Zoroark. Breaches of 40 months there. Roth. Not having Pult is so much. The deck is just so much less powerful against like other setup decks. But we did see, or I've been saying, seeing some. Why do you like Festival Lead? I just think it's good. It's a good deck. Are you playing to Garchomp with Zoroark? I don't know. Lose? Do you just lose that matchup? That matchup seems bad. All right, we hit Pult Chicken. This matchup I should go for. I should go first against this deck. I want the evolution. I want to like do stuff before they evolve up. I want to get as many practices as possible before they evolve out of range or stuff, whatever. Is that true, actually? No, I should go first in this matchup, right? Against Pult Blaziken? Yeah, I should definitely go first. Like Chomp is BDIF. No, because lose the Festival Lead. Festival Lead BDIF. Almost broken start. Might just not be my tournament, man. It might just not be my tournament. I mean, going second wasn't going to save this hand. It might be Festival Lead time. We might be Festival Leading now. Crispin Donk? Honestly, just put me out of my misery, please. Oh, they got the cat. They need one more basic, though. I forgot how easy it could be for them to Crispin Donk me. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Well, I guess we drop. I think that is the that's the tournament there. Unless can 5-2 make cut? How many players are in this tournament? 160. 5-2. They do look like their avatar does look like Shaggy. And let me think for a second. It's a 160 person top 8. I think it would be X11. There's no way, right? Also, my resistance is gonna suck. Yeah, we're out. All right, we will run Honchkrow back another day, but today is not the day for Honchkrow. Let's update Festival Lead. Today is not that day. Let me find my lead build. I mean, I do really have no one to blame but myself because I did misplay in game 1. By not choosing, I should have chosen second. I should have chosen second in game 1. Game 2, I think it was correct to go first, but all Honchko heads can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Should we be going second against Polt? I feel like we should probably go first against Polt. Could be incorrect though. But if I'm playing Polt, I would want to go first against them because I want the evolution advantage before they draw too many prize cards. Because theoretically, we could get to a Polt after they've taken the first Badu KO, and that could be like good enough to like just go Polt, Polt, Polt. Oh, okay. I don't own any apples. Okay, that was a pretty good import. Well, now I'm confused. Why is it splitting them though now? Oh, because of how much I had? Okay, they did not do it correctly. Or there's still work to be done. There's still work to be done. They shouldn't have split them there. Should just like, well, no, I guess that should be like a preference thing. Actually, it's fine that they split them for the system they have. They just need to add a they need to add, what did I want to change in the deck? They need to add a favorite system. So then it just like defaults to the favorite artwork. That's what they need to add. So I want to add that, and there's one more thing I want to add. I want to add Genesect, second air balloon. I feel like there's one more thing I wanted. How do I have 2 spaces open? I was gonna cut the duck. I'm just like missing a card in here, right? How do I have 2 spaces open? Oh, okay. Did it only import 2 stadiums? Or did I cut them and then... Okay, now we're at what? 59, okay. That seems reasonable. I almost only want to play lilies in here, but then it seems kind of weird. I mean, what if we did something like... I've seen some people play Brox in here. I don't hate the idea of Brox. Like, what if we went... Let's try Brox. Let's try Brox. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the best thing is to, like, kind of fill those slots. And then we could go with Secret Box. We could go with... We could go with Prime Catcher because it would be like another mobility card, and Retreat Lock is really annoying. So playing like 3 switch cards wouldn't actually be terrible. And that would open up a spot because I could go like 1 boss, 1 Prime. That could become my second Gust. I think Festival could solve the Pulp matchup. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to do. Surfer? No. Surfer's terrible. Get that card. Lana on Stretcher? No. I think it's too important to have aggressive recovery. I'd rather play a Sacred Ash, I think, than a second Lana. I got 1 spot left. I don't know about the Prime Catcher, I guess. This could be like a Secret Box instead. I like the idea of the Brox though, actually. At least one, especially up against Polt. Hazel, any ideas for how to improve the Polt matchup as tank Frostlass? Like the Polt player can play their hand down pretty easily and pressure your Wally every turn. Well, some people have been playing like a Lopunny line in there. The Lopunny makes sense. It seems like it could fix that situation. Is Stamp really good in this deck? It's fine. Stamp's fine. Not bad though. I just don't know what ace spec I want to play here. I think Secret Box is, well, discarding cards with this deck is just like not that good. That's why I don't want to play Secret Box. Like, trying to find 3 cards to discard. I kind of like the idea of the Prime Catcher. Yeah, Unfair Stamp isn't like anything super special in this deck at all. Legacy could also be good. But then I have to go to a second boss. Could it be Paul without Max Belt? Max Belt has nothing to do with Paul. Listen. Oh my. Boxes let you thwacky for a Pult KO. Yeah, but yeah, it is true. That is true. See, I guess Secret Box. Well, the thing is though, like if I have Genesect in play, I can't get Unfair Stamp. I could have like, my whole hand anyway, so like they're not gonna be able to do anything. Like I'm gonna be able to beat them anyways, right? Secret Box is good when you. Secret Box I feel like is. I don't know. It's good like early game. Secret Box is good early game. Like mid game, like turn 2. Yeah, Max Belt does nothing against Dragapult. Max Belt is literally just Brave Bangle against Dragapult. That's where I was going with that. If I go Prime, I just have 1 free spot. Rillaboom? No, I just don't really respect. I don't respect Cornerstone right now. No one's playing Cornerstone. Cornerstone's kind of bad. Black Belt and Brave Bangle you hit for 380, I think, with Diplin. No, it's 340. Rival Brace? Isn't that just bad Legacy, though? Legacy for Mirror? Ever real? I mean, it could be, I guess. Mirror Breaker? Does it look like this? Seeking? No, I think the Seeking Goldeen is just bad. Amulet of Hope? No, I've not seen the Amulet of Hope list. Wait, isn't that just terrible? Because what if they just gust around that Thwacky or that... Where are we putting the Amulet of Hope? On Diplin? After this match, could you post this list? All my lists are always in my Discord. I don't... Yeah, it's literally in there right now. If I'm playing with a deck on stream, the list is in my Discord. Or if I played with a deck on stream, the list is in the Discord. Always there. You had a second boss back in? Yeah, it's 2 boss in the Legacy. Alright, bitch. Maybe I'm up against Pult, though. Oh, I am. Okay. Alright, I appreciate it. I appreciate you showing up to work. I didn't mean to disrespect. Could they KO this? No, but they could KO this. Dude, what the fuck? Fuck this guy, bro. What? Why is he allowed to do that? I have more Diplins than Thwackies. Or I could just go for a basic. But I could just play this next turn, which is what I think I'm gonna do. Reller evolves into Rapska. Rapska is good against Dragapult. Diplin, I think, for Amulet. I think the logic is it gives you more setup after Stamp. If they do Gust, you still have Diplin in play. Yeah, but a Diplin that can't one-hit KO a Dragapult is not relevant. Or a Diplin that can't one-hit KO something is, like, not relevant. It just seems terrible because it's not good against Dragapult. Because if I'm Dragapult and my opponent's active Diplin has an Amulet and not a Brave Bangle, then I just go boss their bench guy and then they lose the game. Because their Diplin that's set up can't one-hit KO my Dragapult. So they need so many more pieces on their next turn. Just cooked. I don't want a Lily here. I think I want a Brox, but well, it depends if what they do. If I don't get Badooed here, I will Lily. That also means like you need to. No, I can't get behind the Amulet. The Amulet just sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I can't get behind it. Oh shoot, yeah. The tournament is over. I went 0-2 drop from the tournament. Cooked. Go bling for the Diplin? No, it's there. Reller into Rapska. Bench protection since Festival Lead can't use Battle Cage. Exactly, yeah. Oh, they got the Brox too? What the heck? That's supposed to be my thing. I'm kind of thinking I just want to Brox here for Applin and Genesect. See how this works. Honestly, another way we could play this that probably wouldn't be terrible, we could just play... we could theoretically play a 2-2 Rapska, right? And then just go like... bench Rapska Relor, and then... or bench double Relor plus evolve 1 to Rapska. And then if they chase the Relor, we just evolve it again, repeat. The Genesect is like a little bit... getting unfair stamped in general, though, does sound bad. Like, I don't like the idea of getting unfair stamped, I guess, overall. Like, that still seems not good. I guess that'd be the only thing. I didn't attack with Applin because I don't want to KO the Badoo and then give my opponent access to unfair stamp. I guess the unfair stamp doesn't matter too much here, but I also want to... I just want to draw 8 with my Lily. I don't want to KO the Badoo here. With Wacky getting stamped in so bad? I don't know. When you have to like 1 KO a Dragapult on the next turn, it can be kind of tough still. Like, it's still not... it's just like not great, I feel like. Yeah, it just seems not great. But then if you're just punching a Dragapult for turn but not KOing it, that's like really, really bad for your following turn. And also, especially with the threat of like double Monkey Dory, like, I mean, I guess you could just not punch. And just reset up, I guess. I guess that could be the play, right? You could just not punch. Okay, I don't mind this. I guess we'll see how the Lily goes, though. The Lily might not be good enough. Final apple. Okay. That is subpar. I mean, I guess I just go for the knockout here, right? I didn't get air balloon. Yeah. Okay, we got the Thwacky there, but the problem is I prized a Diplin. So my Diplin chaining is gonna... I mean, they might not attack with Pult here. I guess it is possible for them to whiff the Pult attack, although it's pretty unlikely. Even the energy there... Yeah, but the thing is we whiff the tool. So if we get unfair stamped here, we probably just lose. It'd be tough to win. Maybe it's not that bad, actually. Yeah, maybe it's not that bad. They're doing so little here, actually. I don't know. If they just KO my active here, we actually might be fine. We just have once there, club and cool. If they Gust KO'd my Rabska this turn. But that doesn't even seem that bad, because I get to want to KO their Dragapult. Oh. I don't know. We'll just see what their full turn looks like, I guess. They're going through it. They're going through it. Just calm down there. Special for unfair stamp, and my Genesect is useless. Gosh darn it. But my Rabska lives, which means we have time to recover from this. Also, oh no, they had the Psychic Energy. Okay. Well, I guess it would matter, because yeah, even Jet Headbutt doesn't do it here. I mean, I just kind of have to push Applin and hope that I top. Oh no, I have Thwacky. Okay, we're chilling. No, this is fine, actually. This is fine. This is fine. I mean, obviously the Genesect is dead weight at this point, but it was supposed to protect us from that unfair stamp. That was the idea. It just got to be Lily here. And I do want to punch here, so I just need less turn. I can maybe like Lana's Aid next turn. Yeah, I guess we're still fine here. They also have no bench space for like Monkey Dories or anything this turn. Well, unless they play Area Zero, which they could play. Air Balloon Genesect. Well, no, they already played Unfair Stamp. Otherwise, I would have, yeah. we bounce back from unfair, so I'm kind of easy with wacky. Well, we don't like dead draw, but if we're not one hit KOing, that's pretty bad. It's just bad to like whiff an attack, to whiff the one hit KO. But if we just set up Genesect and Rapscale, we just don't whiff the one hit KO. That's the important part, just like not even whiffing. Oh, I need this to hit a freaking Dipplin next turn. I didn't even realize that. Oh, as I am dead drawing. I need a top deck, or this thing has to hit Dipplin. If I ever met a celebrity? I don't think so, no. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I thought they were going to set up another Dragapult and retreat to it. That would have been so bad. Now I'm feeling fine. I think we just win. Well, hold on. I do need to get out of this dead drawing here. I am still dead drawing currently. So I need this. Oh my, this is still pretty bad. Well, it's not that bad. I need this to hit Dipplin though. Doesn't hit Dipplin. Dipplin. Fuck. That's so bad. Now I'm just dead drawing. Now I'm just dead drawing. Oh, I could have. No, KOing them is so bad though, because then I KO them and then they KO me. Oh, I can Night Shredder for no, but if I Night Shredder, I can't find the freaking Applin. I guess I could have Night Shredder for Dipplin and then Boom Boom Groove for Lana's Aid to then Lana's Aid next turn, I guess, right? Maybe that was the better play. Because now I'm just doing this and this feels pretty bad. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have Night Shredder for Dipplin there, and then Boom Boom Groove for Lana's Aid, and I don't know what the other one would get me, but something else. I should have done that. I should have done that. I'm gonna get isolated. They're gonna go after an Applin here anyways, right? Theoretically. Or they could go after my Rapscale, I guess. Okay, so now I have to top deck still. I also need to get double, but this might be too far gone now at this point, right? I need like double Dipplin. Yeah, I definitely just need to KO this and set up the next guy. Yeah, that's too far gone now. It's too far gone. I needed to just like go for the Dipplin there, I guess, off the Night Stretcher. I really didn't want to go for the Dipplin there. But I should have. I just have to like give up that I'm not going to attack next turn. And that's just like okay. It's like okay to just not attack next turn. Imagine if Genesect was a fish. Wow, yeah, that's super helpful. Helpful tip there. Y'all are geniuses. Hit the same opponent. Dude, don't Moltres me. I have to play around getting Moltres here. That is so cringe. They opened a cat. Okay. Guess I have to go with that. Then this has to find that. It's got to be that way. Yep. My opponent could go Moltres KO Lone Applin here, actually. She's 25 months there, Wonder Bread. It's an expensive Ultra Ball. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Okay, thank goodness. My Applin's living. Holy smokes. We lived, we lived, we lived. Hopefully we top deck something. Okay, we can attack this turn now, which is nice. I have to go Applin Relor, right? Man, dude, Brock scouting. That is miserable. My turn was Brock scouting. Oh, but if they KO this Dipline, I don't have a follow-up. Well, I guess they don't know that. I don't have a follow-up, but getting a follow-up there is like so bad. Okay, we're chilling. Man, that is miserable. What the fuck? Ever better to not take the KO? I don't think so. I think taking the KO is probably just better. Would have been better for your opponent to wait to attach there. I mean, depending if the Moltres is in the deck or not. That is obnoxious. Nothing I can do about it, though. So, I mean, at least I have the Rapska in my hand, I guess. At least we have the Rapska. We're safe. Kind of. Kind of. Imagine if we also got stamped there. Maybe like the same thing, right? So we need to build an Okie Dokie deck that can consistently beat Pult. I mean, I don't need to. You might need to. That's up to you though. Let's go. Also, getting 2 prize cards before my opponent starts attacking is a big deal as well. I'm I can go Brock's Air Balloon to get the Genesect set up here. I feel like that's got to be the play. Oops. Boss Fire low? No, yo, y'all trying to get too aggro. Boss the Fire low. Chill, calm down. Set up our Genesect. Got the Rapska, we got the Genesect. We don't, let's not get too hasty here. All right, the Brocks have actually already been insane so far. Very impressed, very impressed. I mean, they could still have Judge. Judge would still be like, but Judge is like, that's like manageable. I can handle a Judge. I can handle a Judge. Depends what kind of Judge, I guess. PokemonTCG card, no problem. I currently have Legacy Energy in here, but I actually just don't know what the better one to go with is. Ace Rolls Mischief and Dragapult? I don't know, Dragapult's really good with like playing an Unfair Stamp aggressively. I feel like to get value out of Ace Rolls Mischief in Dragapult, you'd have to like play your Unfair Stamp late game. And, like Dragapult is like, the deck is so like, it's just so good to play Dragapult. You just sit there and you go Pollen, they KO 2 Badoos and you go Unfair Stamp combo play and then, but if you don't save your Unfair Stamp for your Ace Rolls Mischief, it's just not as good. So I don't know, it just doesn't seem great. Yeah. You're not using the same because you don't want to get bumped? If I put the stadium, if I had put the stadium in play last turn, they would have pushed Latias. I would have hit Latias for 100, and then they would have pushed Meowth after the second boot, and I would have hit that for 100. And then it is easier to KO them later in the game, but then I have one less stadium to work with through like a possible Judge or draw into one more card after possible Judge, because they're like they've cycled their deck so much at this point that they have stadiums in their hand, obviously, and then all it does is leave damage and play for like Monkey Dories later as well. So yeah, it just doesn't seem worth it. But now the game's just over. I just win, right? I'm pretty sure I literally just win. I assume they are killing my Rapska. Weird, potentially dumb question, but would Dawn be better than Brock? I could see it being better. I could see it being better. Especially if we play the Rillaboom, but I don't play the Rillaboom, so it makes me lean towards the Brock. Actually, I can just push this guy. I could get Judge, but Buddy Poppins are pretty low value anyways at this point. I need another apple. Apple. Discipline. Whistle Round. Ray Bangle. Boom Groove. I just play the black belt, right? Because Kieran has higher value for the mobility. I'll just show it to them in case they want to concede. I don't know if they're going to concede on that or not, but I'll give him the option. I could get a Grass Energy and prep it here. Ruins, Monkey Dory, Crisp, and KO. I almost just want to grab a piece and hold it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a piece and hold it. I'm gonna boss Latias, boss Cat next turn. I mean, it's just more value to kill their main attacker, though, right? Yeah, it's just more value in killing the Dragapult, I think. Yeah, I think it's just gotta be higher value to just KO the active here, for sure. I feel like. I was gonna bait post about Force in this deck, and then chat already posted it. Yeah, Forest is not good in here. The only thing Forest could possibly do is you could play Forest, play Lana's Aid, immediately recover Rabsca, and then your opponent goes, oh, cool, and then bosses it again and knocks it out, and you're only hitting for 100 damage. So the only way to make Forest work would be you have to play Rabsca, play Forest, and then on the turn, you go Force, recover Rabsca back into play. There's the judge. Okay, so it's still losable here. On that turn that happened, you would also need to boss KO something. So it'd have to be like not play Lana's Aid to recover the Rabsca, which already makes it harder to get the Rabsca back into play. Boss KO a Dracloak. So then Prime Catcher would become the ace spec of choice, like for that reason. Because then you could go Prime Catcher, Lana's Aid, Forest, KO a Dracloak for a single prize card while recovering the Rabsca. So there could be value in that, but how was it ever losable off that judge? Well, if my opponent if I draw worse, right? If I drew worse. It was unlikely. I agree with you. It's pretty unlikely to lose. Third Brave Bengal might be something else we want. Actually, I needed more than I thought there. I needed a decent amount there. Yeah, I thought once you said that, I was like, oh, I thought I needed less cards. See, imagine if we didn't have Rabsca in play on that last turn. This game we would have just lost if they got 2 attacks off. Force Prime sounds cool. It does sound cool. I'm with you there. Honestly, I could actually see instead of playing the Genesect, we could play Prime Catcher. Instead of playing the Genesect, we could play a Prime Catcher and maybe a 2-1 Rabsca line, but maybe we could still get away with just a 1-1. But it could be a 2-1. Because the Prime Catcher would allow us to still, like, do something aggressive the turn they go KO the Rabsca. Well, no, but that would involve, like, a Force. But the thing is, though, if they just go Unfair Stamp KO Rabsca, no, we could get the response there. They KO the Rabsca, and then they go Unfair Stamp KO the active. It can be just hard to get the knockout. So the Prime Catcher is important for us to just make sure we can, like, still draw prize cards during our turn. I could see that being better, to be honest. I could see that actually being better. It could look something like this, then. But then we need the prime catcher in the deck because we need the ability to just be able to do something aggressive. We wouldn't play the forest, but that's fine. Okay, let's try it. And yes, even though we're playing the 2/2 Rapska, we still need Shaman. Shaman is still necessary. Oh wait, I left the Genesect in the deck. I was like, I think I was supposed to gain +1 spot. Oh well, I guess we didn't. In my head, I was like, I think we're supposed to gain one +1 spot. Oh well, I guess we didn't gain a spot, but that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we have to cut the Genesect. All right, that's too far, Ted. You're going too far. You're reaching here. Dude, I literally just can't open a fucking Lily, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. Brock scouting, though. I mean, keep them coming. We need more Brocks. Krusty? Wait, this is a free dub, right? Do they play anything to beat me? Oh, you know what? They probably play, Cornerstone. I gotta get my slight intrusions ready. Gotta get ready to be slightly intrusive. They have spiky energy as well. Dude, what is this? The second Rellor about to go crazy, actually? Yeah, the second Rellor actually is... The second Rellor is so good. We're about to swarm them with the Rellors. That's so stupid. I hate it here. Get him! Ready for battle. He's so dumb. Big monkey. We don't need the big monkey. We got Rellor. Oh no, but they play. Don't they play like hella ice cream? I feel like they play hella ice cream, right? Oh no. And Cape. Oh shoot. All right, we might not have enough to overcome this, actually. At first, I was like, man, the Rellors got me. The Rellors might not have me here. They can also put triple spiky. They can put 3 spiky energy on this thing. And I just die. My Rellors just die. That's so sad. Just cooked. I need to leave a bench zone for my Genesect, I guess. Oh no, well, yeah, I still have the Genesect in here. I gotta cut the Genesect from the deck, but I just gotta start swinging on this thing, to be honest. I feel like. But they can just retreat it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I should have KO'd the active here. Play intrusion. Oh, I do 10 to myself? No! I forgot he does 10 to him. No, he's just dead! My boy! No! Relor! He's just dead! No! That's right, we have a bench space for the Genesect now so I can stop the cape. Dude, that's insane. That's so dumb. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this actually is just probably a bad matchup without the Rillaboom. Oh my gosh. Gotta pour one out there for the young Relor. Oh my god. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, it's still winnable technically. Just gotta figure it out. Holy smokes, I have no damage modifier. Dude, this is bad. All right, Relor. You know what, buddy? Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Slight intrusion. Rillaboom is so unnecessary. Okay, listen, if they got the corner, listen, we usually beat, listen, it's, no. I mean, it depends on the cornerstone build. This build we lose to. Like a cornerstone, my main thing is like cornerstone just doesn't exist. All right. The super potion is too far. So you're just sending him out to die? It's like a scene in an Attack on Titan sending all the young scouts. The Great Relor Massacre. Growing energy. Yo, the growing energy though. Holy smokes. Okay, let's make some. Oh yeah, I actually can open up 2 spaces in the deck, I think. Let's try the forest just because it might be worth still playing. Honestly, maybe just 6 grass energy is fine. I do find myself often having to recover energy with like night chargers and stuff, so it'd be nice to like not have to do that. There could be an argument to run Rilla for beating silly ladder decks. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, well, if the Cornerstone's popular enough, whether it be on ladder or like at the tournament you're going to, it definitely could be worth it. We could also get a couple Poke Gears in here to help find Lily, to be honest. We're going with Max Belt. Rilla with Max Belt plus Black Belt. 1-shots the Cornerstone. The missing piece. It's a good or bad matchup. It's a good matchup, right? Because eventually we catch up. Oh my gosh, this hand. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's pretty good. apples are in. I think straight Zork is the best version of Zork right now. Zork is the best version of Zork right now. Well, compared to like what? I honestly have no clue of what is the best way to play Zork. I don't know what that even compares it to. Like what you're even comparing. And Zork? True. Have you done a festival lead video yet? I have, yeah. Gotta be something like, what's up, you rambunctious relors? Oh, the Articuno push is annoying. Oh, wait, no, it still doesn't matter, though, because they get to push Articuno back up. But that thing makes things more awkward for them. Hold up. Let me cook. It's gotta be worth it to play the Prime Catcher here, right? Also, like, conserves my energy. No, the Prime is worth. I'll take out a Murkrow, I guess. I don't actually know what's corrected KO here. We should swing twice here. Oh no, we never. Oh, wait a second. I actually did mess up. I don't know what math I did. I should not have played that stadium though. Yeah, the math I did just does not line up at all. That stadium play was bad. Is Sacred Ash good recovery in this deck? I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. If they're deceding here, they're cooked. But definitely, definitely a mistake on my part. But yeah, this situation is obviously like fully cooked for my opponent. Just immediately into Alana's aid. I actually kind of forgot about, yeah, interesting, like the Stadium War. For some reason I thought I was doing like, would eventually like catch up in knockouts or something, like, but I don't. I never like, well, now we're so far ahead I could like just punch something for a turn and be fine. I can literally slight intrusion to set up a 2-hit KO if I want to. I thought I want to do that, but I had to do it, it'd be fine. Yeah, for some reason I was thinking like we were gonna like overkill the Honchkrows, but that's just not true. So I should have like taken that 1-hit KO and then gone like Festival Grounds Lockout, Festival Grounds Lockout, Festival Grounds Lockout, and look for a boss KO in there at some point, and that would have been fine. You go boss Murkrow now, though? No. No, because my stadium's still in play, so I just kept the active here. If my stadium wasn't in play here, then maybe, because I have the boss combo lined up. It's unfortunate that we opened Relor in this matchup because we definitely just want like 3 Thwacky, 3 Diplin. For sure you kill Murkrow? No. Oh, because I get the extra hidden now? Oh, sure. No, I guess you are right, yeah. Well. No, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess I should have. Yeah, you're right, yeah. I don't know. I was like, it just doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. Well, it probably wouldn't matter, but it could have mattered. So yeah, I should have. Yeah, you're right. I literally just win next turn then, yeah. Well, I guess they could have benched like an Articuno to prevent me from winning, but... That is a good point. We should have done that. Now... I mean, I think I should just do it again then, right? It's like the same thing. They can't hide behind anything now. I don't want to use these. Yeah, Brave Bangle's not that good. Only EX Pokemon. Yeah, my opponent's just... My opponent's just like, all right, put me down. I'm done. Get me out of here. Yeah, we needed to play... Okay, I like the... Like some combination of Rabsca and Genesect. We need like some combination of that. It's either 1/1 Rabsca... It's either 1/1 Rabsca plus Genesect, or it's like the 2/1 Rabsca. And then this, I don't know if this is necessary at all or not. But I think if we go the Rabsca route, we want to go the Prime Catcher route, because we need to be able to aggressively respond to Unfair Stamp and like still do something on the turn. Because the problem with not playing the Prime Catcher is... The problem with not playing Prime Catcher is when the turn our opponent Unfair Stamps us, if we don't play Genesect, we just don't do anything. So like, we have to pick between the two. What did I put in here for the last card as well? Let's like do this in at the end, right? I wouldn't hate trying to get the 3rd Brave Bangle in the deck, though. Rillaboom? No, I don't think we need Attack for Cornerstone. It's not popular enough. Something like this. I don't know. We'll play... Oh, no. I'm going to play Honchkrow in the next tournament I play in. I'll play Festival and then... I definitely want to get the run back with Honchkrow, for sure. So sometime next week, we'll play in a tournament and play Honchkrow. I put a Badoo on my list. Thoughts? I think Badoo's terrible in this deck. Our bench space is too valuable. If our opponent's KOing our Badoo, they're just throwing. Hand is okay. Okay, I guess I need to play around Moltres. That is so obnoxious that I actually have to play around that. That's insane. How'd the tournament go? Super well. I won the whole thing. It was insane. Oh, it's Grimmy. Oh, I guess Rabsca doesn't matter in this matchup. That's triple imp? No Frost? Hello? What are we doing, brother? I mean, I'm swinging here for 2. Fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I think playing out our hand aggressively is probably correct. That's a good draw. Holy shokes. Like they just... You sacrificed the one with energy. No, Impidimp! Bring that shit back here, you bastard. You just ran off with the energy and died. What a rat. Petrol for unfair, Sam? For a secret box? All right, that's game. That's cooked. GG. I just want to play the Lana's Aid this turn just to get out of the way, I feel like. I'll start with bug catching set and just see what that delivers us and then go from there. Andy Grimm. I'm still surprised that people don't know what Festival League does or how it works. I mean, it's not like a super popular deck. Okay. Wait, can I just win this turn? I would need to be able to play Kieran, right? So if I push this and I top deck Stadium or Kieran or Black Belt. Oh, got him. Okay. Wait. Bug catching head still has to hit something, right? Boom, boom, groove. You're cooked, buddy. You're done. Wave owns you. Probably people don't read cards when something they don't know pops up. Oh, that's fair. Yeah. That is always a surprise. Sure. Yeah. Is the you play a card, although I mean, I'm trying to think of the last moment I had like this where like I played a card and then my opponent picked it up, read it, and then did the thing anyways. It's definitely happened multiple times throughout my time playing the game. But like I'll play a card that's like it's like, you know, it's more of a niche card. My opponent picks it up, reads the card, they put it down, and then they play right into the card anyways. Like I played the card to prepare around something they were gonna do. They pick up the card, they read the card, and they do the thing anyways. It's always the best. Literally the Arthur DW meme. Like, nah, fuck it. We're doing it anyways. I honestly could see the reasons for including it would be like different than most decks, but like playing like a retreat locker, like playing it would have to be Maractus, right? If I played a retreat locker in here, it'd have to be Maractus. Yo, appreciate the tier 1 sub there. Choice specs. But we could play a retreat locker in here so we could like restabilize. I don't know if that's worth it. But like that, it's like, it wouldn't be terrible. Push Diplin, get Prime Catcher, get the retreat locker, prime up the retreat locker, retreat lock. All right, this hand's pretty, ooh, ee. I honestly wish we could play Tatsugiri in this deck a little bit more comfortably. The thing is, it's like, it's so low value and it doesn't come up often enough where it warrants actually playing the card. Does this guy matter in the matchup? Shaman is good enough, right? Like, this thing doesn't matter. I'm trying to think. Does it matter? Spectrier? Okay, if they play Spectrier, it would matter. I'm gonna make them show me the Spectrier first before I care about it. I shouldn't have Itachi energy. That's a misplay, actually. Spinarak is better than Spinarak here. Oh, Spinarak might be better. Yeah. Spinarak would probably be better. They smooching? Would Miss Energy ever be more efficient than Rabska in terms of... No. Miss Energy is not good enough. Not even remotely close to good enough. Are some of the same color of different weakness? That's how the designers designed the game. Some things have resistance, some things have weakness, some things have the same type but different weakness, some things have the same type but different resistance. It's just about most of the time it's just based on balance, like how they want the game to be balanced. It's based on the weakness of the Pokemon in the game. Well, sometimes that is not true though, right? The typing of the Pokemon in the TCG and the weaknesses of the Pokemon in the TCG and the resistances of the Pokemon in the TCG do not follow the video game to a T. But they shouldn't, because you want them to balance the card game as if it was the card game, not the video game. Hey, what the fuck is this? Excuse me, sir. I feel like I should just play the stadium here. I'm not gonna put the Brave Bangle down yet, though. I need to save that for a potential king. Even punching this for a hundo here is like pretty good to set up for the next turn. Then I can go KO this with Brave Bangle or Akira in play, and then go from there. No boss? Well, I don't care about this thing, do I? Well, I think no. I definitely want a Lily there. I don't want a boss there and KO the slow poke. Then my next turn is like so weak. I think I'm definitely swinging through the active for sure. I guess I do have to use a stadium to KO this thing, which is actually kind of annoying. No, we should be fine here. This should be fine. Like the reason that they have different weaknesses in the same type Pokemon is because of their in-game type. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, the card game like is based off the video game. Yeah, it's all based off the video game. Sure. Now they have the cat in play too. I mean, we have like a million different win conditions at this point. So I can just KO the active and then boss after that. It's just cooked. Not good for my opponent. Not good. Not a good look. Why is such a lead so good? It's a one prize deck that won in KO stuff. Read the new Mega Feraligatr? I have not this format. I did play around with a build last format. That was it was fun, but it wasn't anything crazy. Do you know the JJK LARPer memes? I am not familiar, no. There's a lot of work to KO a single Diplin. There's Stadium, Applin, Energy, Wacky. And Thwacky for Diplin. And do the wave. The next turn I can go boss KO Latias and then prime catcher KO the Meowth, I guess. I guess depending on what my opponent even is able to set up and pull off this turn though. What are your thoughts on Nighttime Mine and Okie Dokie for the Pulp matchup? It's just not worth it. Like, your opponent will be able to get the third energy a decent amount of the time, and then you don't have Battle Cage in play, which is terrible. And then they also they play 2 stadiums, so they don't really need to put them in play aggressively. And they shouldn't, right? Because they should already be holding them, assuming you're playing Battle Cage. So they're not going to put them in play aggressively no matter what. So they're just going to sit on their stadiums. They play 2 to 3 of them. This is not good enough. I think Battle Cage is just better. Because Battle Cage is better because your opponent has 2 ways to play around Nighttime Mine. 1, they can attach a third energy, and 2, they could just bump it. And the third energy isn't even as big of an investment because you're not one-hit KOing their thing. I think a combination of... I think Genesect... Being able to, like, drawing aggressively and playing Genesect, I think might be enough to beat Dragapult. I think that might be enough. I have to like, play the matchup more. But from what I've played, that is, like, it feels like it's close to enough. It really is, like, I mean, the matchup is, like, it's tough to get over their Pokemon anyways, but... And maybe going back up to 4th boss, because I'm down to... I mean, 4th Battle Cage, 4th boss... Yeah, it's just a tough matchup. And then even from there, if they start playing like a decent amount of their own judges, like, it's still just so tough. It is so tough. If you can somehow solve the Palt matchup though, Okie Dokie is like really, really good. I think that deck is like literally favored against everything that is like, I think it's literally favored against every single other deck. Except maybe... No, Alakazam is still fine. I mean, Alakazam might be like a 50-50, but... I mean, I don't want a Prime Catcher here if I don't have to, right? I'd rather boss this turn. Yeah. I don't know why they brought up the shame. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like Festival League, great versus everything non-Pult. Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't Okie Dokie need to match monkeys into Pult? Not really, no. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I heal 3 KO? No, you have Baby Ursaluna. You can't match them anyways, really, because they're just going to boss KO your Monkey Dory. Like, yeah, you can't match them. Also, if you punch them and they get double Monkey Dory, they're just going to KO your Monkey Dory off your bench. If you have Battle Cage, if your Battle Cage sticks, that's already doing its job. Yeah, if your Battle Cage sticks, you're already getting, the job's already getting done. And if they actually get to double Monkey Dory and you leave damage in play, they can literally just snipe one of your Monkey Dories off your bench if they have the replacement for your Battle Cage. I think it's just a combination of Genesect, Battle Cage, and you do need to set up a Monkey Dory probably. But I think Battle Cage plus Genesect is like your win con. And drawing enough prize cards in the early game, I guess, as well. Do I drop Monkey in the Starlast matchup with Dogi? I have no clue. Probably situational. Probably situational. All right, chat. I'm gonna head off for the day. Short stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream, I won't be playing in the Tournament of Doom because... Wait, why won't I be playing in the Tournament of Doom? Oh, because I'm gonna go to bed. I have to go to bed early to wake up for Prague. We got Prague this weekend. Prague Saturday and Sunday. Also, probably be streaming for like six-ish hours tomorrow. Probably start up the stream around like noon and then streaming to like 6 or so. Actually, honestly, I might still stream to like 8 tomorrow. So it might be like an 8-hour stream tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm not gonna play in the Doom tournament. No Doom tournament tomorrow. I'll go ahead and raid Video Game House here before I get off. But we will play the Honchkrow deck again in a tournament. The next tournament I play, and I'll play Honchkrow. The tournament after that, we'll play Diplin. So that'll be the plan for the next 2 tournaments I play in. I don't know when those tournaments are. But yeah, tomorrow, start the stream around noon. Streaming to like 6 or 8. No Doom tournament tomorrow because I'm going to have to go to bed early so I can wake up early for Prague. Prague starts on Saturday at 2:30 a.m. West Coast, PDT. And then I think 2 a.m. on Sunday, PDT. So I'll be starting my stream around those times on Saturday and Sunday. And that's probably all I'll do on Saturday and Sunday is just stream the tournaments. I won't do anything, any PTCG live stuff besides that. Yep, that's the plan for the weekend. See y'all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening. And yeah, peace.